The Oliver Stone Podcast, episode 12, part 2. Yeah, boy.
Did you say episode 12?
Yeah, I think it's episode 12.
Wow.
12.
Numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers. Today's the 12th.
For real? Wow. Damn, that reminds me right off the bat. You remember the number 23 with Jim Carrey?
Great movie.
Great movie, right?
DVD. Shout out to Blockbuster.
Yeah, hell yeah. I saw it in theaters.
I had the DVD. 4 for $20 every Friday. I bought DVDs every week.
Oh, man, I missed the Blockbuster. I'm not going to lie. Good times in Weston, bro.
Weston.
Yeah. So, Jack, welcome
Yes,
back,
sir.
bro.
I'm back.
I missed you, bro. You were gone for like a whole year now.
It was 8 months. And
8
between
months?
that, you saw me between that time. But yeah, it was kind of, I was so far, it kind of felt longer.
Yeah, bro. You felt like you were gone for like a couple years, to be honest.
Damn.
But it's good to have you back, bro. I want to know about your
Thank
trip.
you.
I want to know about your travels. Tell me what
Russia.
you can share that's not G14 classified.
G14. Shout out to Joe.
Yeah, shout out to Joe, G14 classified.
Well, Russia was fun, bro. It was interesting. It was quite an experience. I went there moved there in March. There basically after Russia received sanctions, there was a group of locals that worked at the embassy there, the U.S. embassy, and they pulled out, and immediately they needed to fill that position of people there. So
Cool.
I got that opportunity. Most of my coworkers were former MSGs, Marine Security Guards, military, but me, based on my experience, I didn't go in the military, but I was able to be part of that, you know.
Cool.
So
Did you have other like options besides Russia?
yeah, it was contracting, and I was looking at Greece, South America, but there was such a high need for Russia. Although I put that at number 3, they're like, hey, you're on the list. Come on. Like, fuck. So went to Jordan, Amman, Jordan. I trained there for 2 weeks.
Where? Like in a compound, I'm assuming?
Yeah,
Like an embassy?
Kasadic,
Okay.
King Abu Dhabi,
Okay.
special
What
operations.
what were your sleeping quarters like? How did
It
you?
was like a prison, basically, with at the end of the hallway with the showers. We didn't share rooms. We had
so you had your
enough
own
time.
private cell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, as soon as you
Yeah.
got in, you know, you had an orange bag for laundry. Like I've never been to jail, but it kind of felt
So
like.
can you paint me a picture of the first day when you first get there? What do they tell you? Who do you greet? Who greets you? Like what's the process?
I mean, I got to the airport.
Yeah. You get picked up in limo or something?
Nah, you just picked up. You know, someone was expecting us. Now that throughout this time of my life, I'm a diplomat now. So I go there on a diplomatic passport and then to Russia. But someone was expecting us. I met some people on the flight there, and someone met us there, expedited the process, and we just went back to compound. So
Nice.
spent 2 weeks there, just training. I wasn't on no crazy, special
Like Navy
operation.
SEAL shit.
I wasn't on that type of
Did
time.
you learn how to make bombs or disarm them? All these things.
The tech bombs, yeah. But so
A lot of hand-to-hand combat. Like, do they teach you a
We-
lot of hand-to-hand?
yeah, we did all that.
Is it like a mixed martial arts type of thing? Like, is there a specific style that they teach you? You think, or just basic self-defense?
They covered different styles.
Gotcha.
You know.
Some like Krav Maga shit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get. We're still keeping it G14 classified.
G14 classified. I can't know it's training, guys.
But
You
it was
did.
fun, man. Got to know people better there. And after that, I came back to the States because I wasn't ready to go to Russia yet, based on some people didn't get their visas yet. So I was basically waiting to go because I didn't want me to go by myself. So I waited for some other guys to get their visas. And then March, dropped down there.
Nice. So now tell me when you first get there, like, what's it like? Like, I'm assuming it's a little bit of a, like, takes a second to adjust because you don't know the language, you don't know
course.
anything that's like being written or stuff. So I'm curious to, like, how was your first day when you got off the plane? What did you do? Did you eat something at the airport? Did you just go straight to the compound?
So first of all, you have your pre-exposed ideas of a place based on what the media tells you and what people tell you.
Sure.
So I'm there just, just looking around like, oh shit, I'm in Russia. This is crazy. Like, but it was cold. It wasn't snowing, but it was still cold. Got the end of winter. So I just remember getting on the van, getting picked up by my point of contacts, and then going to the embassy. Long drive, just looking like, dang, like I'm in Russia. Just still in awe,
crazy,
just still in awe that I'm out here in Russia.
Yeah.
And just looking, trying to grasp everything I see.
Yeah.
So
it was Moscow, right?
yeah, it was in Moscow.
Damn, I wonder. Damn, it must have beautiful architecture there.
Beautiful architecture.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And don't order a Moscow Mule there either.
Don't order what?
Don't order a Moscow Mule.
What is that?
The drink.
Oh, it's a drink.
Yeah, they drink it here, but you don't drink it there.
It's like going over there and asking for a White Russian.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. You want of what?
Yeah. So,
all right, nice.
So I got to experience the museums there, the culture. I tried to indulge and experience the way of life there.
Mhm.
Not too much because, at the same time, people could be friendly with you, but it could also be an adversary in a way, because...
What's the food like? What's the common dish over there?
Common dish?
That people eat.
I mean, I was in the city in Moscow. There's like so much immigrants there. I'm eating a lot of different meals from different places. Uzbekistan,
It's like a giant
Turkey,
mall.
like a big food court.
Yeah,
I didn't
like a
really
big food court. Exactly,
yeah.
like a food court at the mall.
I didn't really eat a lot of Russian food other than borscht and some meals that it's really hearty. They have great produce, great fruits. Went to the local grocery stores a lot.
How much freedom did you have to roam around? Like,
when I
can
first
you share that?
Yeah. When I first got there, we were on a alcohol policy, so you can't drink. That's based on how, we're with Marines, so they could get a little wild. But I don't want to get into the details of that, but just no alcohol for a while, and then after that, we're pretty free to go anywhere you want within a perimeter. Just be mature. Remember, you're a diplomat in the relations at this time, is pretty complex.
With the war happening and all that stuff,
and
right?
yeah, for me as a Haitian and being black, I hate saying black, but at the same time, to them, that's what I am. I don't appear as such a threat. I don't like that. Like,
I'm just kidding, bro. Yeah, I got
my
you.
phone case is black. I'm not black. But yeah, so I didn't seem like a threat because you have an African population there. You have a high immigrant population there. So I wasn't like, oh yeah, American as soon as you see me, But after they would realize you're American, they'd be curious, interested, different swag. So it's like cool. People come up to you. Had someone do the Wakanda sign to me. Like, I literally felt like I was that guy.
Damn, bro. You feel like the Panther? You feel like the Panther?
I literally felt like it.
That's awesome, bro. I love that.
Hey.
What do you like to drink over there? Is it really just vodka? I heard they drink a lot of fucking vodka over there.
I mean,
like after every meal, like they just all the time they're drinking. Is that true?
They do drink a lot. They do smoke a lot.
Like cigarettes?
Everyone's smoking vape pens or cigarettes. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I mean, that's how Europe is,
Well, no, that's funny because in Valencia, when I went to Valencia in Spain, a lot of people smoked, but it was cigarettes. I saw almost zero vaping.
Cigarettes?
Like, almost no one vaped over there, just cigarettes.
No, they did cigarettes. Or the little electric ones, you put the cigarette in it.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was in Guatemala, I saw this lady in line that was hitting one of those things. And I asked her, I was like, is that a cigarette inside that container or what? And she's like, no, there's tobacco in it, and that's the filter. I was like, oh, okay. Because what I assumed it was, the device, was that you put a cigarette in there, and it keeps the smell of the cigarette, like, not making anywhere smell like cigarettes.
For, like, the vapor and all that?
Yeah. No, just to, like, contain, like, the odor. Like,
is that what it's for?
No, it's not. It's you pack it with its own tobacco, and it's got a little filter, and then it heats up via vaporizer, like you said, like a like convection or conduction method that they use. So it's either one or the other, and then it vaporizes the product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never a big
But
fan
it's
of-
tobacco. Yeah, not a big fan of those things. Yeah,
Interesting.
either. I mean, I used to smoke cigarettes when I was younger, and then I stopped.
In
My
Haiti?
wife, no, even before, no, here.
Really?
Yeah, like 2012 and shit. Like when I was working as a baker, smoke a lot of cigarettes because I figured I realized that was a way that a lot of bakers took breaks. Bro, like every hour you take a cigarette break, bro. Makes the time go by.
I like
It's
your
a
shirt.
legit method. Oh yeah. That's right, baby. Every time I wear this shirt, every single time I wear this shirt, I get an interaction. Someone has told me before, yo, that's a great shirt. Like, where'd you buy it? And obviously, I tell them where to get it. It's No Love in the Paint. But today I had a funny encounter. I'm standing in line at the Panda Express, and then this guy's like, yo, I like your shirt. I have one just like it. I was like, man, it's so random, bro. Like, and then I was like, yeah, he's like, got it off somebody off Instagram. He didn't remember the name. And then when I showed him the logo in the back, he's like, oh, yeah, it was that one. And it's just so ironic to see somebody just like randomly have the same thing. And it's like not somebody that's in our circle. Like my brother has a shirt. Your friends have shirts. I have a shirt. But it's the first time I've met somebody outside of our circle that actually owns one of the products. It's super
Randomly,
cool.
ironically,
Yeah,
I'm coming here today, and like that's interesting. Just
Like
like
there's nothing like it, bro. Like seriously, like
fuck racism, by the way. That's what it says.
yeah.
Yeah, going back to numbers, like we have to. Today's the 12th. You know what that is? January 12th, 2010. Does that ring a bell? Earthquake in Haiti.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it has to do with the earthquake.
Yeah.
If I remember. Yeah.
14 years.
I thought it was January 10th, but it's the 12th, right?
That's why I made you do 12 pull-ups.
Damn, it's all about 12 today, bro. Does that mean we should order Domino's?
Domino's. I need to play
I mean,
Domino's.
it's technically a number 3 domino, but if you do it, it's a 1 and a 2. So
By the way, you heard it first. We're gonna be doing Domino's here. We're gonna be doing Domino's here. 4 of us. We're gonna have a show.
where we play Domino's?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
whoever does it out after, I'll pull up on them because no one else is doing it.
Bro, tell me about this thing.
Well,
You said there's a story behind this thing.
this is some whiskey, Uncle Nearest. How does it taste?
Sweet. Tastes like a cognac.
Mm.
Or like a really strong rum.
I discovered it living in D.C. I was in Virginia, but I discovered it in the DMV, basically. And Nathan...
Blowers.
No, not Nathan Blowers.
Sorry, it's only Nathan I know. Don't get mad at me.
This is the...
So sensitive.
He actually was Jack Daniel's mentor.
You
know?
Interesting.
And I discovered it during Black History Month when I was living in Virginia. And at the bar, they had it there as a presentation. And after I bought a bottle there after, and I was like, wow, I think there's a Uncle Nearest for every sector in the world, like Aunt Jemima.
The Aunt Jemima whiskey, I like that. Cheers to that shit. Yeah, hell yeah. Aunt Jemima whiskey. Uncle
No.
Nearest.
But
Uncle
yeah.
Nearest, Aunt Jemima came together.
Shout out to Nathan. And Nathan
Not
Blowers.
And Nathan Blowers. If you're watching Nathan Blowers, shout out to Nathan Blowers. I haven't seen that motherfucker since like the 8th grade.
I met him in New York with Mark Anthony, Fabrice,
Damn, I've been
Joe,
seeing Fabrice just as long.
Max. Yeah. If I missed anyone, but we did go to this we went to a Jamaican restaurant and randomly met some other people from Quisqueya, some Haitians. So it was interesting on that dynamic.
You met any Haitians while you were in Russia?
Of course. Haitians are everywhere.
Damn, they're aliens, bro.
I was getting Haitians meal prepping for me in Russia. Like,
Some griot?
not griot. I didn't eat pork in
Oh, you
Russia.
didn't eat pork in Russia? Why? They don't have pork over there?
I just didn't eat pork. I don't
Interesting.
know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not that clean of a meat to eat anyway, so. We love that fat. We love that fat.
But yeah. Fashion is one of a thing that I like your glasses, by the way.
Oh, you gave them to me. I was going to wear those Ray-Bans. They're not really.
Why didn't you wear them?
Well, I thought these had a little bit more personality.
Well, Kurt
You know,
Cobain.
I think I'm gonna add a third camera because I need the one that's like watching me because I only have the wide and the one.
Well,
that's
look at the
watching me.
camera for a little.
Yeah. It's good.
Kurt Cobain made this popular. That was Christian. What's his name? Christian Roy. Christian. First name's Christian. He's the designer of these clout goggles. Clout goggles.
That's what they're called.
Cloutgoggles.com. If you don't have it, go buy it.
Yeah, I love it.
But yeah, they're clout goggles. You know.
Yeah, that's a great piece of advice, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a great idea, buy the .com, buy the domain. You never know.
Or let me know if you need a domain. I'll help you. You know.
Yeah. He's the domain guy.com.
Domain king.
Domainking.com. You got DraftKings, you got Domain Kings. Yeah.
Interesting. I see you have some accessories on the table today.
Oh, yeah. I brought out some toys. So, people that have watched the show, this guy's been here before. This is my co-host. He's Space Ghost.
Space Ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's Buddy Christ.
Buddy Christ.
Yup. This is from the movie Dogma. It's a Kevin Smith flick.
Never seen it.
It's very funny. It's with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck is in it also. They play two fallen angels. Like, it's really out there. Chris Rock is in it. He's the 13th apostle. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a good movie.
I watched Napoleon today.
What? Today?
Yeah, Apple Plus, Apple TV
Damn,
Plus.
you saw the 4-hour cut?
3 hours, 3 and change, 2 and change. I don't know. Yeah, I
No,
bought it
no.
for $24, and I watched it. Whatever it is, it was a pretty long movie.
I wonder which one you watch because the one that came out in theaters is the 2.5-hour cut, and then he said that there's a 4-hour cut that's gonna debut online, and that's the full story.
I guess that
But
I
4
didn't
hours
watch
is
that
a long
one.
time, bro.
No. It wasn't 4 hours. The
Okay.
one I watched. So probably that one, the one where they put Haiti in it.
What?
Yeah, right.
I'm crazy. It's crazy. They didn't mention that shit. Well, anyways, what'd you think of it? I'm curious.
First of all, what would you give it out of 10?
I don't want to rate it until I watch the actual cut of the directors.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to rate. But if I rated what I watch now, I would give it probably a 6.5.
I was gonna say 7.
It's missing stuff, and I know it's missing stuff because that's a cut. Dude, they cut 90 minutes from the film, an hour and a half. That's a whole other movie. That's not in that movie anymore. So that's why it feels like it kind of jumps a lot. Some of the character development is a little lackluster. You can tell like some of these things were
Yeah, it was,
re-edited for the theater. So I feel like if I watch the actual full-length cut, I was probably gonna go up like a couple more points.
Yeah, I'd
But
give it a,
Joaquin Phoenix is.
it's one of
Bro,
my best
he's
actors.
up there with fucking Leo DiCaprio. Fight me in the comments. I swear, he's great, bro. He's up there, I think, for in terms of greatest actors, bro.
Yes, I think he's played more diverse roles than Leonardo.
It's a bold statement. Let me see.
I mean,
So let me check his filmography real quick. Leo has some amazing roles.
I'm saying
on there.
diverse.
Yeah, but they are diverse. Like, think about the characters that he's played. They're super diverse, bro. Like, he's played almost like a different character in every movie he's played. And he bounces from, like, a guy that has a very bad South African accent to Romeo and Juliet
Blood
to being
Diamond.
lost in that movie. What's it called? The one he goes, The Beach. Shout out to The Beach, bro. That's a great little film.
Love the soundtrack.
Yo, soundtracks?
You love soundtracks, by the way.
That is my thing. I'm a
love
big fan of
soundtracks.
soundtracks. I collect vinyls with soundtracks, vinyls of movies. Bro, without soundtracks, I think the experience of a movie is
You
altered
need to come
completely.
play at the house.
And then a good soundtrack makes a movie better.
Of course.
Sometimes a good soundtrack can save a bad movie.
Give me an example.
What's a good example? We might have to continue talking as I figure out a good example.
All right, cool.
But if it comes to me, I'll bring it up.
Yeah. Aliens exist.
Bro, why do you gotta say some shit like that? You know they exist.
Well, we made it official
Really? When?
last year.
When that guy came and spoke about it publicly or something?
Yeah, whatever.
What's his name? I don't remember his name. Fuck.
I'm just
Very proud
I'm
of that.
just saying it out there like that, because I'm an alien.
You have 4 eyes, by the way.
3.
No, there's one right there.
Oh,
Yeah, 4 eyes, my friend.
I'm just protecting my energy, you know. Prince made these famous prints.
Really?
Yeah. The designers are Coco and Breezy. They designed these glasses.
Cool.
And Prince SNL, I think he wore it and performed, and boom.
Did you see dude, I remember you saw this. You've watched this movie before. 13 Hours. Remember that movie, 13 Hours? Secret Soldiers of Benghazi?
Yes.
Bro.
I like, great film.
I rewatched that movie the other day.
I watched it at least 10,
So
15
good, bro.
times.
Yo, the opening of that movie is insane.
Yo,
But
I think of you and me sometimes.
In exchange in the car, and they're just like, oh
yeah.
my God.
I felt like that, like when I come to Haiti and you just pick me up.
Damn. Yo, we used to have to ride strap, bro. It sucked. I hated it. And then eventually I stopped going anywhere strapped because I feel like I would be better off without it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't provoke anything. I have nothing to provoke a person with. So
Of course.
the
lot
less
of people
threatening
die
I
because of
can
that.
be, the better chance I have of surviving, the altercation or something, work my way out through maybe my humor.
Yeah, if someone attempts to kidnap me, I have a better chance of speaking to them than actually using a pistol or, unless I'm riding deep, But yeah, man. I mean, we went over the January 12th real quick, but definitely have to, 14 years, we have to pay tribute to all the people that helped throughout the situation. Because if I say right now we get an earthquake right now, are we prepared? And I'll answer for you and say no.
Yeah, probably not, bro.
14 years later. 14 years later. Come on. So
it's a really big thing.
that's why we also have to stay focused and everyone play their role when it comes to making a difference, because that's like one of the stages I started falling in love with Haiti. I enjoyed Haiti when I was being raised there. It's like one of my best childhoods. I always say this. The fact that I moved to Haiti so young, despite things happening, the reasons of me going to Haiti, it was like, I don't know who I would be if I wasn't raised there. We wouldn't even be talking right now.
Yeah, we don't have known each other, bro. Of course, if you didn't come to Haiti, I'd have a different guest today.
Jeez.
Maybe you're that's why you're an alien.
Legally, I'm a legal alien, not an illegal alien.
Oh man, yo, what is that? That picture.
This picture right here, I brought it to. I don't know. I just brought it because
It's
I just
a class
moved.
picture.
I just moved
From
down
the 8th
here.
grade, right?
So while I went to my storage, I closed down my storage. So I went through my storage, and most of my storage is books, paintings, and shoes. And I found this throughout it.
I remember this day.
Was this Step Up from middle school to high school? I think that's
Yeah,
what it was.
that's what it was.
Step Up. Yep.
Yeah, that's what it was called. I remember that day, and I remember the song they played.
No way.
Yeah. I don't remember. I can find it because I don't know the
What
name of
song
it.
did they play?
Bro, I'll find it for you later.
shit.
I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Mark Anthony. Shout out to Amir, Kareem.
Yeah, they're all in the
Charles
picture,
Faubourg,
bro.
Claude
The guys,
Deleuze,
bro.
Nicola, I don't know where he's at. His brother, I know his brother were York. Not York. York is his brother. York and Mishka. Nick Lucarelli.
Is it only the guys that are in this picture?
Yeah, in that picture. I think we have a picture of the girls as well, but that was the guy's picture.
Damn. Charles Faubourg looks the fucking same, bro.
And he's wearing. Is he the only one with a suit, or Mark Anthony? Him and Mark Anthony have a suit on, right?
Yo, Mark Anthony is decked out like he's at a funeral, man.
Yeah, Mark Anthony always came through with the nice suits.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Those were fun times, bro. Yeah, the childhood there is amazing, man. Like, I wouldn't have traded for anything else in the world. Like, I remember going to school, like, in a school bus.
What?
Yeah.
You went to school in a school bus in Haiti?
Yeah.
In Haiti?
It happened, like, maybe a couple times, and then the
Hold on,
service
like,
had stopped.
hold on. Is this a Quisqueya school bus?
Yeah, a Quisqueya school bus.
What?
Yeah. I vaguely remember that. Look, I say it like it's a memory, but I know that sometimes you create memories from thinking about something that you think that happened, so you just keep repeating it all the time, so it becomes like, it's like, oh yeah, man, I did go there, blah 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 blah, but you're not really 100% sure. That's probably one of those instances. Like I remember being on a bus, but I could also have maybe,
Okay.
Maybe
Probably.
imagined it at one point and just stuck
I think
with
this
that
is
story.
imagination right now. You're speaking.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's true. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yo, this thing is really good, by the way.
Wow.
Like I like that it's kind of a little sweet.
It's smooth. Tennessee. When you were asking me earlier, I'm like, yo, let's just talk about it later. Yeah, Tennessee.
But you said what makes it sweet is the honey.
I'm not gonna say it's honey.
Oh, you don't know
I just
what
said
it is.
honey just because of the, Tennessee style of probably,
All right, so I want to go back to Russia. What was it like when you were on your free time? What did you go do, see, and stuff like that? What are some of the architecture and some of the museums you went to go see?
I don't remember the name of it. I can't pronounce it.
Okay, not pronounce it, but what were they about? Like, were they about Russian, like,
Yes.
history,
It
like,
had a
stuff
lot
like
of
that? Like,
every image I saw, it really had some form of history in it. And the one I could remember is, it's a form of, I believe that it's a woman that is being taken to be executed based off of, how they would execute witches, alleged witches, and some form of like thing in that nature. But every person in it had this facial expression that it showed their story in a way. One of them's looking up at a window, like you could see a film story in just that still. So it was interesting. I stood there for like 10 minutes looking at it because it was huge. It's one of the main
attractions there?
Yeah. So
Exhibits.
it was nice.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Cold. I mean, I got
Was it cold most of the year, most of the time you were there?
I mean, I got there, it was cold, March, and then, a couple months, and then hit that summertime. But I wouldn't say it was cold most of the time.
Okay.
Maybe. But I did, like, my skin. I realized that my skin is very sensitive. I knew that before, but over there, like, you remember Nutty Professor? Was it Nutty Professor? It was several films where you remember in Hitch when a bee or something.
Yeah, the allergic reaction.
He had an allergic reaction. Yeah. I wasn't like that in swelling, but my skin, like the texture, I literally looked like Benjamin Buttons. Like my skin really.
You're saying you wrinkled up?
Wrinkled up, dry, puffiness.
Damn, bro.
It was bad. And then through that, I got an eye infection. And then
I had an eye infection too, a sty. It's not fun.
Nah, that's a sty. I had a whole eye infection.
What do you mean?
Some viral. Just one eye got affected. Maybe because I was messing with it.
Could you not see out the eye?
Yeah, I could see out the eye, but it was very swollen and nasty. Like azumunu, as people would say.
What a great word.
Have you heard of that? Azumunu.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you hear it, azumunu, you could point at it about it and think about it. Like, it's like azumunu.
You know mal macaque?
No.
It's a hangover. I love that word.
I've heard it only once probably, and probably from you. I've never heard it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a funny word, yeah.
Yo. But yeah, so I got conjunctivitis in the left eye, viral, and the steroids that they gave me caused me to have a corneal abrasion. So my vision was blurry. I had to go to...
How bad were you from losing your vision?
It was bad. I just wear glasses.
Like the ones you're wearing now?
Motherfuckers call me Steve Harvey. Not Steve Harvey. What's his name? Sorry. Ray Charles. I said Steve Harvey.
Yeah, he doesn't wear glasses.
But he is bald like me.
He's bald now?
Steve Harvey?
I haven't seen him in a minute, actually. So I don't know. He probably is. I don't know.
I'm not bald. I shave my head. I could rock the shove comfortably if I want.
Dude, I haven't seen
some people are not comfortable in their skin to do some things like that.
Sometimes this shit don't grow nice, Jack.
What do you mean nice? What do you mean nice?
Like nice with structure.
Structure.
Like look at my facial hair.
It's not structured.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why you shave.
What do you mean?
So you can hide the unstructured.
It's okay though. Unstructure's in your mind.
Nah, man, I can feel it.
It's in your mind. When you look at yourself in the mirror,
I see a bunch of
look
hair
for-
on my face. That's what I see.
What about me? What am I?
Yours is groomed.
It's not groomed.
Yeah, man, it's
All
kept.
right, it's
My
groomed.
shit's not kept. I like to be shaven.
You've never had a beard. I've never seen you with a beard.
It's just I'm just lazy.
Let it grow. Let me
Nah.
see. Let
I
it grow.
tried before and I can't. It gets so itchy. I just want to shave it.
Is that the Italian in you? I don't want to grow a beard.
No, it's
I
just
want to
that
keep it clean shaved and wear the
it's
silk.
annoying. Doesn't it bother you?
Nah.
Like it kind of bothers me. Like I would laser all that shit off and never get it.
Speaking of laser, when I travel in Turkey, every other person I see has the hairline fix up. You know, people go to Turkey, I guess, for the prices. It's good. You know, for people that have receding hairlines or anything, you would go to Turkey and they do a whole procedure. But the process, you see the process in people. Like looks crazy. Like Beijing, when you go to a barbershop and they'll paint that stuff on your head. But you see and lip fillers. You see not lip fillers, but see a lot of cosmetic work being done there. But I guess they have good prices. Shout
No,
out
they
to
definitely
Turkey.
do. I heard about that stuff too.
Yeah.
So, but how long did you go to Turkey for, man?
I'm only in Turkey for layovers, but I spent time in Abu Dhabi and Dubai.
How was that?
Rode camels, ate food.
I love the beginning of that sentence. Yeah, rode camels. It's the most Arab thing you can do while you're over there, ride camels.
You know, took the Land Cruisers and we went dune
Like dune
surfing.
racing, dune surfing. Is that what
Yeah.
it's called? What did it? What?
We were surfing on the sand.
That's crazy, right?
I prefer Abu Dhabi than Dubai. Dubai is all the posh, all blah blah blah. You know, I went to the Burj Khalifa. You know, went to several spots that were pretty. You know, I'm in Dubai, of course. But
Hey, look, I've been here.
yeah, so
Burj Khalifa.
do it for the
But
gram.
that's a Jack.
People, that's what people do.
You do it for the gram, Jack?
No, I don't.
Don't lie, Jack.
I don't. I'm on private. If I wasn't doing it for the gram, I'd be on public. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm public.
I
don't give a
prefer it.
shit. Follow me or don't follow me. Cheers to that.
You know, No Love in a Paint is public. You could follow me on No Love in a Paint or Baby from Haiti. If you know me, consider that like an email. You know, just send me a DM.
You brought another piece of gear with you?
A hoodie, just in case. You know, if it got cold, you want to wear it, whatever. I like accessories.
I like your the windbreaker one. I like the yellow one.
I like I was gonna say the pink one, but I like the yellow one.
Yeah, I like the yellow one. For sure, it's nice. I thought about getting the black one, but I was like, I think I want the yellow one.
I actually got the trademark approved finally last month. No Love in a Paint officially, you know, I held back from a lot of marketing because, you know, there's certain protection I didn't have yet because I was going back and forth with getting approved because someone else had some similar name that they're trying to hold on to. But December 26th,
Sweet, bro.
you know.
Cheers to that shit. No love for the system.
It's official.
What is that?
That's a pin I got in Russia. U.S. flag and Russian flag. Fighting for democracy.
That's crazy, right?
But yeah,
They look like they're friends.
I wish everyone was friends.
Bro, that'd be a wild world, right? If there was no, like, bad people or something.
Bad people.
Like,
I think
it's the first thing I came to my
hurt
mind.
people. Let's just say hurt people. Hurt people could end up bad. You see what I'm saying? I think that's the recipe to being bad. Bad through experiences and hurt. Hurt people, you know?
Yeah, for sure. What about the prison system? That doesn't help them either.
Because it's not, you know, it's called corrections, but it's not. Our system in America is really not.
It's privatized, so it's all about making money. The more people
That's
they
just
have in prison, the more money they make.
I mean, that's just America. Yeah, that's in for everything.
Private sector owns that shit.
More sick people. Look at that in every aspect.
Yeah, like why? What's the deal with stem cells? Why don't they want to let that shit over here?
What do you mean?
Like stem cells, like it's a damn. I'm gonna butcher this shit, but it's like it's a type of medication.
Stem cell research.
No,
Why they're not
not
doing it here or what?
No, why they don't approve stem cell therapy?
I
You know,
mean,
like to get people have to go to Tijuana and stuff. Like
those
I'm
sick
just
people.
like,
So I don't know.
sick people make you money. They're not in the business to cure you. They're in the business to make you buy product, their product. And the way they get you to buy the product is for it to work a little. Enough for you to keep buying it.
That's how you feel?
That's how all medication is.
Yeah.
They all say reliever on it. They're not cures. They're there to just make you keep taking more.
Disclaimer,
of that shit.
Oliver is not a medical
I am not a
professional.
medical professional. Don't take medical advice from me.
Yeah, disclaimer.
Although I
for
do
me.
some kind of like research sometimes, so some of it is factual.
Yeah, and I'm not a
Like,
Russian sympathizer.
I'm not a big medicine person. Like I don't take much medicine. Usually, like when I start to feel sick, and I rarely get sick, I tend to be very healthy. I take multivitamins and have these green teas and all kinds of shit I'm pumping my body with. My immune system is jamming.
You feel pumped right now.
My immune system is off the chain. I haven't
After
been
12
sick in a minute.
push-ups.
But I could start getting sick, and then I don't take medication when I'm sick. I just start taking more things to help build my immune system.
Like tea.
Like different things, like
sauna.
yeah, sauna is super important. Like I do sauna every single day, 15 minutes, and I sort out all the shit every day.
Yeah.
And just like
When I worked at a hospital, I did that.
yeah,
It helped out.
it helps your body and your immune system get the shock proteins that it needs, and you just like your body's able to withhold like a lot of like.
I'm just thinking
things
about it. I've worked a lot of jobs.
Yeah. Like what? Tell me.
No, when I just mentioned hospital, I'm like, yo, I worked in a hospital, an emergency room, a psych
I remember that
ward.
I remember that was. Ooh, what can you tell me about that shit?
Working.
What can you share about your experience at working in one of those institutions?
Oh, like mental institution?
Yeah.
We have sick people out here. Anything. Schizophrenia, bipolar.
Yeah, but tell me how crazy was some of the patients?
I mean, what if a patient's watching? I'm not going to talk about their experience, but, you know, you'd see all sorts of things. You'd see people that
You don't
are...
need to specifically name a person, but like...
No, but...
I'm talking about, is it like you see in the movies? Like, how is the movie depiction versus
Which
the reality?
movie? How about that?
The One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yes.
Jack Nicholson.
Yes, in a way. Yes, because there's always a
K-Pax.
story. There's always a story. Everyone has a story, so you see something new all the time, you know. I was really good at it because I was very good at speaking to people, and I believe that working different jobs, like before that, it just built me to work better with people with, you know, any special needs. So I worked YMCA. I used to work in the YMCA for 5 years. I'd work special needs, and through there, you would learn to build a lot of patience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to people that have children with special needs, that's a big challenge for people. You know, it breaks marriages. It's a challenge, and through that age, you know, I'm young. I'm in college, and I'm getting this maturity working with these children. It kind of helped out working in a facility because, you know, this guy's not in prison because he's mentally ill.
Mm-hmm. He's in a place to get better.
Yeah, but
these people are not
still,
in prison. They're
not in prison
to get better, right?
I feel like they're just spending time there, and you know, whether their medications work for them or not, they're there to spend the time. Some people don't want to be homeless, and they say they want to hurt themselves to get a place to stay. So I was dealing with that as well.
Damn. That
So
makes
it was
sense,
a mixed population.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have people that are really schizophrenic that you're dealing with that, you know, they're not separated. So someone that had a temper tantrum that escalated, and parents said something or they said something that triggered them to think, hey, you need help. Boom. In Florida, you could get Baker acted. And when you get Baker acted, you're held for an amount of time until you see a
the motion
doctor.
sensor is on.
The motion sensor.
Yeah, sorry
Do you
to
have a
cut you off,
ghost?
buddy.
Do you have
No,
a
no,
ghost
no.
here?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna turn that shit off.
Wow. 2 seconds.
Keep them entertained, Jack.
Keep them entertained, he says. This is a short commercial break. Brought to you by Uncle Nearest. Jack Daniels is pretty popular, but if you say Uncle Nearest, the average person will not know. So I think that we have to give everyone their flowers.
Yeah.
So everyone deserves their flowers while they're alive, not after they're gone. Whether you're an artist, whether you are a mother, brother, father, we should all give each other these
Sorry about that.
flowers. You
Yeah,
just
yeah, that
interrupted
is-
my commercial.
Sorry.
It's cool.
My fault. This episode is brought to you by Uncle Nearest. Cheers to Uncle Nearest.
I don't have anything, so I'll have to get some
Now it's
water.
contemplation.
Can I toast
Either
the
get
water? Can I toast with water?
Never toast the water. Never.
Never toast with water. So I'm just gonna. Well, you don't have anything else.
No, it's okay.
All right, cool. So I'll drink some water. Would you like some water?
Sure. Fill it up, baby. Gotta have the water. Stay hydrated.
But yeah,
But you know what I really want? I want one of those ice plunges. Like one of those ice baths things.
it's nice. It's like a.
There's a
you
thing
know,
to that. There's a reason
it's
why.
It's like a mental, not a mental, but it's like an oil change. It's like a process of getting an oil change. You know, you're restabilizing your blood pressure. You're feeling good. You're stepping out of this. You're stepping
also
out of
getting
your.
a shit ton of shock proteins.
Stepping out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Who takes cold showers naturally, other than people that don't have?
I don't
the
take cold
electricity?
showers.
But you should. Not all the time. I'm
I
not
don't
saying
like cold
that, but
showers. That's why I prefer the plunge. Like I just jump. Like I'll just jump in it for a minute as long as I can do it and then get out. But I won't shower in it. Like for me, a shower is, it's gotta be hot. My wife's shit is lava. Lava, bro. I'm telling you. Like I'm coming in. I open the bathroom door and she's in the shower and it's like walking into a steam room.
Is she singing?
She sings all the time. It's beautiful though. She has a beautiful voice, so I don't mind it. I sing too. My
You
whole
just
has
open the
voice.
door and I just like.
It's like a
already-
Disney character singing inside. It's like a Disney princess singing inside.
And it's hot.
Yo, it's steaming in
Not
there. I
good
just
for
told
your
you, it's steaming.
skin.
It's not good for your skin. Oh, yo, you lube up after, bro.
I feel
You put the almond oil on.
That
get
E
your
oil,
skin.
vitamin E.
Yeah.
Stephanie gave me some vitamin E oil. And is it baby oil? Is that what baby oil is? I'm asking
not
the wrong
sure.
person.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person, my friend.
But yeah. Anywho, so it's good seeing you, man.
Likewise, bro.
Like I was driving down here, I'm like, dang, I'm driving, nice weather. I'm gonna go see Oliver.
Yeah.
And like, by the way, Russian traffic, that's traffic. That is traffic. Okay?
What?
That's traffic.
Okay, tell me how bad.
Bro, I could be going across the street 30 minutes. If it's in a taxi. If I'm walking, I go under. I pop up through the stairs.
Bro,
With you driving a
spent-
car.
I've spent
That-
3 hours in traffic. 3 hours. Have you spent 3 hours in traffic?
No.
Exactly.
Why
So
would I
you
spend 3 hours in
cannot-
traffic?
Because you're not in Miami, baby. Traffic Central. Traffic Central, boy.
Yeah, I make sure I plan myself and not to associate with a reason of being in traffic. Unless it's an accident, it comes out of nowhere. But if it's like just regular traffic,
It's just a bunch of fucking people in Miami. This place is cluttered. It's very
Yeah.
congested down here.
that's a problem. Like,
Yeah.
jokes aside, that is a problem.
Like, there's not enough housing for all the people that want to live down here.
Yeah.
You know what's
Um,
even crazier? People are willing to live down here and spend 80% of their paycheck on just being close to Miami and being close to where everything is at.
I think that's, yes, there's a group of people that do that, taking
Mhm.
that risk for, their,
But it's nice when you're down there, bro. If I lived down there, it'd be nice, bro. I would walk everywhere. Like, I get it. It's almost like your own little downtown Manhattan type of thing. Like you don't need car. You could get an electric scooter. Like, I know somebody, he lives in downtown, and he just has an electric scooter. That's like, bro, you know how much money you save in parking, bro?
Of course.
Gas?
If I'm working down there in hospitality or I have a gallery
Yeah.
down there and I'm just, going to the beach, going for a run, riding my bike, I don't need a car.
Ooh, we should do a no love in the paint gallery, like, exhibit.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's the
that'd be
plan.
nice.
That is the plan.
I have a bunch of nice pictures we can put up, too.
My apartment has nothing but a yoga mat, paintings, in an
Oh
airbed.
yeah, you
I didn't
just
even get
moved.
furniture yet. I didn't even get furniture yet.
So where are you gonna get your furniture? I'm curious. How are you gonna get that at Kia? Are you gonna build it yourself, Jack?
No,
I know you weren't.
I'm not gonna build it
You're
myself.
too bougie for that, aren't
It's not
you, Jack?
bougie. It's just time.
Just
Look,
kidding.
I need to learn how to build things and all that, but no, I'm gonna have someone.
Nah,
put it
I'll go
together for
train
me.
2 weeks in Jordan, but I won't build my mattress. Fuck that.
I mean, it's not. It's not my mattress. I'm gonna throw it away probably after a while.
No, that's a long time.
Yeah,
Like 10 years, I feel like on average a
10
person keeps a
years?
mattress.
that's a hoarder. Unless it's in your home, it's in my apartment. So I'm buying things based on
Yeah.
the space I'm in right now at the moment.
Yeah.
Unless I'm being proactive on let me get. No, I just need something comfortable. And IKEA, it looks like IKEA is. It's like a model home when you go into an apartment.
But it's
You
great.
don't
They
sit
have
on
good-
it. It
they-
looks
they-
good, though.
I think they have good quality stuff, man. Like I think
I've never
think it's
bought
super interesting.
anything from there but hot dogs and ice cream, so I can't.
what, bro? That's like going to Costco just for the hot dog. Like you
Okay.
have a whole membership just so you could eat the hot dog for $1.50.
That's a whole pie was like $6 or $10 or something. That's
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Did you know?
I mean,
that
they get the money back, but interesting.
Did you know that? Again, I'm gonna butcher this shit. I watch a lot of videos and I forget a lot of shit. But the people, I'm bad with names. So I think it's the owner of Costco, one of the CEOs of Costco, said that the price of hot dog will never change. Like it's never changed. It stays the same price. It's been $1.50 since the day they opened, I think.
Of course. I mean, if you're
Yeah.
profiting so much, that's a good business
They're
model.
not profiting so much on it actually because they
No,
wanted,
not on
they
the hot
wanted to
dogs
rate-
at Costco.
No, I'm talking about specifically on the hot dogs.
No, of course they're not profiting.
No, but they
That's
were.
way of giving back.
But because of inflation, they're no longer profiting from it.
inflation. Word of the day is inflation.
Yeah, we're definitely inflated, for sure. We're in this bubble right now. This bubble's gonna pop soon, bro. Some shit's gonna go down.
Oliver is not a financial expert.
Yeah, I'm no longer. I'm not
Disclaimer.
that either. Disclaimer: I am not a financial expert, as well.
What are you an expert in? How about that?
I'm not an expert.
Because I only try
in
to
anything.
keep experts around me.
No, I'm not an expert in
You're
anything.
an expert in something, bro.
I'm an expert in
Come on.
knowing a bunch of random shit,
You're good in detail. You're really good in detail.
but I'm not an expert at it.
So what are you an expert at?
What are you an expert at?
I really don't know. That's for you to tell me.
It's hard to. How can I tell you what you're an expert at?
What do you see? Because you asked me, right?
Bro, what do I see when I see Jack? I see.
You need Lua. I'm just playing.
Oh shit, that's right. Water's good.
Think about that. But being an expert is something that you pay a lot of attention to. You have a lot of time you put into it, and you love doing it. That's what I mean. Which you're an expert in. And I see photography, detail, one-to-one interaction, nowness. You see what I'm saying? In that sense. So it's not like I'm putting you on the spot where you're an expert in, but like, what is it you enjoy
Bro,
doing?
I'm not. I enjoy a lot of shit, but I'm not an expert in anything. So, for sure. Like if I was an expert in something, bro, damn, that millionaire, bro. Think about it. If you're an expert in something, that means you're the master of your craft. And a lot of people, they're not masters of their craft. They fall into a system where they get comfortable and they just work like jobs. Like to develop a craft, to be an expert at something, you have your own business, you have your own like thing that you do that makes you unique sometimes. Bro, not everybody has that shit.
No,
Most
of
people
course
just
not.
fall in line.
Fall in line, settle for less, get too preoccupied with that, so much things on the stove, you forget to focus on one thing.
Well, it's hard when you have to juggle a bunch of things. It's tough when you don't make enough or you make the bare minimum and then you have like a family to pay, a house to pay,
And that's
a car
a
to pay.
major problem.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. If anything, COVID showed people, or at least I hope that people opened up to now the reality of how broke we all are. Like the amount of cash a regular, I think, family has in America to sustain them if the economy was just maybe a month or two max.
Of course.
Month or two max. And COVID showed that a lot of people were going to lose their properties, because they couldn't pay, they couldn't go to work, the thing got closed down, or
Yeah.
all these things, and they don't have enough savings. Like, how can you save when the government controls how much you make and the inflation rates.
Yeah, people are getting checks.
So they're keeping you at a bare minimum, you know.
Yeah, and that's why you have to have something that's why you can't just expect to have one source of income, especially if you're doing a 9 to 5, you know.
Yeah, but some people don't have the time, bro. It takes
Yeah.
time. Like, think about juggling like a whole family with work and all.
I mean, that's just a system, man. I mean,
yeah.
it depends on someone's ambition or just their knowledge of being able to do that.
I mean, you're right. I mean, if someone is ambitious enough, they can like quit their job and go on a limb and just go into.
I'm not even saying quit your job. You just have to work more, or assemble yourself a way that's, what am I getting out of this? Like, am I putting enough to get something out, or I'm just keep trucking, like Mr. Poppy would say.
Mr. Poppy used to say that shit.
Keep trucking. Yeah, he would
For
say that.
real?
Yeah.
Bro, I barely remember this guy, but what I do remember, and I'll never forget this story, bro. One day, we took an exam or test or some shit, and I was never the fucking, sharpest tool in the shed.
You weren't.
So it definitely was not. So anyways, we took a test, and I guess I did very bad. So Mr. Poppy wrote on my paper that God should take your brain and give it to somebody that would use it. Some shit like that. I'm paraphrasing here, but it was along those lines.
Did he say that to you or Mark Anthony?
No, he wrote it down on my test next to my grade.
You.
He gave it to me. It's my paper. I showed it to Mark Anthony, and Mark Anthony is like, fuck that shit. He takes it straight to the director's office and is like, look, what kind of teachers do you have working here giving people this shit on their exam? I'm also paraphrasing that. But yeah, we went in there, bro. We're like, yo, look what this guy wrote on my thing.
He did a public apology, right?
Yeah, he had to apologize. And another memory I have of him is, I'm pretty sure you're gonna remember this. Amir used to always be the one that kind of brought in the new shit sometimes. He brought the lead pencil. He brought that.
Amir was the first one with a lead pencil.
Yep, he was the first one to bring lead pencil. Everybody's like, where do you get it? He's like, at my supermarket. And by next week, everyone had fucking lead pencils. Either you had 0005 or 007 or 7 or some shit like that.
7 was nice. I like 7, but I had mostly 5s though.
Yeah,
5s are more mechanical.
Yeah, you get the
satisfying. Get them at. My dad got me them at Office Depot. Click.
So, anyways, one day he had this like desk calculator. No one has a fucking desk calculator, but Amir.
The see-through one.
Yeah, Amir had this little silver desk calculator. And one day, I don't know I don't remember what happened, but Miss Poppy got so pissed off at it that he just picked it up and he threw it into the trash can, right? And everybody was going off at him, saying, why did you throw it in the trash can? And you know what he answered?
I placed it in the trash can.
I set it.
I set it.
Yeah, I set it in the trash can. Everybody was like, bitch, mama, you literally like slammed that shit in the trash can. He only lasted a year.
Wow, Mr. Poppy.
He only lasted a year. Yeah. He was our 6th grade teacher.
6th grade teacher.
6th grade teacher, yeah.
Wow. Quisqueya.
Crazy.
Quisqueya Christian School.
Fuck, bro, I thought it was water.
Are you serious?
I seriously thought it was water.
Wow. Anyway.
Welcome to the Oliver Stone Podcast. Liquor's flowing now.
Episode 12. Episode 12.
Title of this episode is Part 2 because why not?
Yes.
This is the sequel.
This
is the anniversary edition. Jack was my first guest. He's my 12th guest on the 12th day of the month.
Timing.
Bro, we should have did it at 12 o'clock midnight.
Well, it is 7 on the dot.
Yeah. What's another movie you saw besides Napoleon?
Let me see.
What'd you think of the one we saw together? We saw Ferrari.
Ferrari was nice.
What'd you give it, 1 to 10? Don't lie.
8.9.
8.9? No.
What?
It's either we go 8.5 or 9, bro. Not 8.9. What the fuck is that? How do you judge an 8.9?
He's almost a 9. He's almost a 9.
All right, whatever. It's fine.
I mean, didn't you get, like, weird grades in school? Like, really?
I mean, I kind of like those weird grades because they kept me above some of the D's, you know what I'm saying? You get that low 70, you're like, yes, C-.
For some weird reason, you remind me of...
C-. This guy in the picture? This Oliver in the picture right there. Look at that. I'm the only one.
Bro,
I'm the only one laughing.
I do not remember you in class. I remember you getting kicked out of class. I don't
Bro,
I don't really have memories of you being in
Truer
any
words
discussions.
have never been said.
I don't remember you in any discussions. Like, I remember you getting kicked out of class.
I got kicked out of class.
There was a conspiracy against you, and I'm putting that right on the map right now. But unfortunately,
Please do tell, because I think there is one also.
let's not get into that.
No, I want to get into it because I believe
Let's
that
not
they
get
used
into
to
that.
get into a reunion before every school year. It's like, you
How
see
can we
this
kick
guy.
up all around this fucking school?
How can we get this guy? You know when it got crazy? When they called me in for the marijuana and the gun.
Marijuana and a gun?
Yes.
I do not know this story.
It's the first person they called is me. And I knew they were going to call me. The moment I saw it, I was like, they're going to think it's mine. They're gonna think it's mine.
Did they really call you in?
I didn't even know what it was. And then Claude was like, it's weed. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. And I'm like, bro, that's crazy. And it was a weed and a gun right in the back.
What kind of gun was it? Like a 38 revolver?
I don't, bro. Honestly, I don't fucking know, man. I'm in the fucking 7th grade. Like, I don't. It's a gun. Like, 9/11.
Wow.
1911.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who had it though. It's
Don't
fine.
say.
We're not
Don't
gonna
drop
say who
no
had it.
names. That's
But yeah, man, I got
wow.
called in for that shit. And I was like, you guys can't be serious. Like, I'm like, I don't even know what that is. You keep asking me for weed. What is that? People keep telling me about it.
Yo, speaking of that, I had a polygraph. When I took a polygraph when I was trying to get back in Miami police, I had a polygraph and they asked me, have I smoked weed? I'm like, no. And then they elaborated, even when you're in Haiti? And they're like, we're going to leave you in this room by yourself and think about it.
And did you think about it?
I'm like, yo, you don't have to go anywhere. I'm right here. I'm answering you right now. You don't need to give me time to think. Felt like I was in an interrogation.
Yeah.
We were in an interrogation room. Interesting to say.
There's no windows in an interrogation room, right?
No. It's like you're in a studio. You about to rap.
Wow.
And that's what rappers do. They talk about their crimes. And then they get young
Or
Doug
sometimes it's not even their crimes.
or others, or things to promote the violence of mass people, you know. But no one's saying nothing about that.
Bro, the amount of, I think, school shootings that happened last year was fucking crazy.
Speaking of school shootings, I was in Germany. I was in Frankfurt, Germany, and I got pulled for a random inspection, right?
Where? At the airport?
Yeah. And I'm like, this is random? I looked at her. I'm like, this is random? She's like, yeah, it's random. I'm like, okay.
Red flag.
Anyways, I take my bag off, and then he saw I just put my laptop out automatically, and then he saw my stickers, and then before that, he saw my Haiti flag on my bag, and then he's like, what flag is that? I'm like, it's Haiti. And he's like, they still do voodoo over there? And I was like, they still do school shootings over here?
For real, you said that shit? That's
I did.
crazy.
And
Why
then
would you say that shit?
that's what was on my head. I don't know. Like,
That's crazy. Well,
what
how
do
do
you
you
mean
react?
voodoo? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel
I
you.
wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling that. So
How do you react to that shit?
I just told you. I just asked him. I told him that, and then he was,
How do you react to it? Nothing?
how did I react?
No,
to
how
it?
did he react
Oh.
to your comment?
He didn't reply. He was just talking about my stickers after that on my laptop.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was cool.
What were you doing
I mean,
over there? You were transiting from somewhere else?
Yeah,
Damn, man, you're a globetrotter, bro.
Globetrotter.
Yeah, man, you've been around.
I haven't been to Asia. I mean, I haven't been to China, Tokyo, Philippines. I haven't
Yeah,
been
Thailand,
there.
Vietnam. I haven't been to any of these places, bro.
You
I
know.
would like to go. You know where I want to go? I want to go to South Korea. That'd be a very interesting place.
I almost went to South Korea. I had my whole itinerary actually, but you know, I'd rather spend time with family and friends and girls.
Oh, Jack. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta come back, bro, more often. But now that you're here, doesn't matter.
yeah, I'm here. I'm not gonna say for good, but I'm here.
You're here right now.
I think that we need to expand. You know, like The world is your backyard. Don't.
So what's next for No Love in the Paint? Like, what do you got going on? It's been a year, so what's been happening with
A year.
No Love in the Paint?
No Love in the Paint is,
You got it trademarked, yeah.
yeah, just focusing on. I'm not really putting much movement right now, but actually, I'm going to DC next week, so I'm gonna link up with Joe and Coach Fidogen,
Yeah,
and I'm really gonna be
I think it was
working up there.
episode 9 of the podcast.
So I'm gonna be up in the DMV more for basketball work. Down here, art, media, but the paint, going up north. That's where I have a niche,
Mm-hmm.
So just gonna be focusing
How do
on
you
that
come up
aspect.
with some of the designs? Like, what do you decide what becomes like one of the products?
Something
Kinda
I feel like
curious.
something I feel like saying,
Mhm.
and sometimes it could not be me, but it's just like a aspect of competition. Like on the back of a shirt, you'll put something that's mind provoking, and for now, I'm not really looking at different artists. I'm more just saying how I feel,
Mhm.
you know.
But
So
specifically, like your design itself, like what inspired that?
the design of
No Love
the
in the
work I
Paint.
put on it,
No,
or
no,
the
No Love in the
logo.
Paint. The logo.
The logo.
Yeah. Because you kind of have a triangle going on right there.
Interesting.
It's a triangle. I mean, with circles, but it is a
I
triangle.
mean,
No
everything's
Love in the
math.
Paint.
Everything's
Mm.
math,
Is it? You're right. Everything is math, isn't
77 Club,
it? Damn. Bringing shit back. That's what that is?
It's two sevens. I
You
mean,
know, I never knew that. That's
through-
crazy. Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Yeah.
But just really focusing on Free Haiti right now. Free
okay.
Haiti, and just different projects I'm trying to implement revolving around that ecosystem.
Okay. So what has happened since the last time we spoke?
Since the last time we spoke,
Yeah, on the podcast, because episode
Okay.
1 was, I think it was
20,
January or February last
2023,
year.
2023?
Yeah.
January 2023,
Like
yeah.
literally, this is why this is the anniversary episode, but it's called part 2, the sequel.
You need a... But anyways, yeah, it was...
Clapper.
It was basically me thinking of how to make something that people could go on if they're interested. You see what I'm saying? A lot of things we have, people go on them by muscle memory, social media, or anything. But someone that want, like, doers, thinkers, educators, people that are focusing on something, it could be a tool for them. It could be a state of reference. It's going to be part of, the process. And the website is up. Last time we spoke, I was looking for different designs and stuff. So right now, the website is live. My developer's from Nigeria. He's young. I'm trying to make it involved with so much different people. So it's like when you hear Free Haiti, you'll think of, what do you think of when I say Free Haiti?
I think of liberté.
You see what I'm saying? Freedom of what? Expression, work. Like, I like to collaborate and find different sources of making things happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I started it, since we're on an anniversary, it was after I saw a crime that happened, and it was like, damn, this is fucked up. Like
a
these
crime that happened in Haiti.
Yeah, there's a bunch of officers that are getting killed, like, publicly, like, live, and look, for example, here,
I remember.
Like, anyone that is here to help society, I'm not saying all police are good, all people are bad, whatever. I'm just saying that when you're publicly killing people like that in authority, that, like, triggered me. And I was like, damn, we're in America.
Bro,
No one's saying nothing about this. Like, and I'm getting it from the WhatsApp line. WhatsApp is like the dark web.
Bro, I swear, the information that spreads to WhatsApp is as bad as Facebook posts.
Nah, it's even
Like,
worse.
that shit will start
I don't
wars.
have Facebook, so...
You don't have Facebook anymore, Jack?
I had
still
Facebook.
have my Facebook.
I had Facebook, but it's like I don't go on it. So, and then I saw that my address had updated by itself. I'm like, whoa, what kind of So I stopped that after that happened.
Damn.
I saw my address updated, like my city of where I'm living. I'm like, I haven't been on Facebook so long.
Oh no, but it's tracking. It usually tracks your location.
Whatever.
So, yeah.
Still,
Because you have
I
it
control
on.
my profile. Why are you updating?
Yeah, you
You see what
control
I'm
your
saying?
profile, but
Yeah, based on what you put in, but still, come on. I'm not that connected like that. I don't need to be.
that's crazy for.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, the whole privacy thing, like I get it. 100%.
Privacy
I understand.
is the
But
most after before oil.
Here's my take
Privacy,
on it.
oil, energy.
Here's my take
yeah.
on privacy, because privacy is a sensitive subject, because some people think like having privacy to search the web or something like that is part of the same bubble. So for me, I feel like to live in a society where you're kind of open, like everybody knows, kind of like you have universal, like a good example would probably be like the movie Minority Report. So you see how the citizens are, like they have constant cameras watching you to make sure you are who you are, blah blah blah, all these things, right? You're talking about like an advanced, like a little bit technologically advanced.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, fucking brain fart. Where was I going with that?
You're talking about Minority Report.
Yeah,
and you're
brought up
talking about control
back, Jack.
of some form of surveillance. And
Yeah, privacy. I was talking about privacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing about privacy is if you're more open with the privacy, right? If you like, it's okay for them to like keep an eye on you,
Mhm.
as long as you follow the law, the rules, all that shit, right? And I just feel like once that happens, it's just a little bit more comfortable for everybody, because if you want privacy and everybody wants to be individualized and wants their own privacy, like I deserve my own
You
private
pay for
thing,
it?
it's kind of like we're a lot more divided in that sense. Like we'll never come together as one, like type of thing, like a one unit or something like that, because we all like our own private spaces. We're all like our own like private, like all these things. That's why in the military they form you to be like in groups. You're better as a unit than as an individual.
Of
So
course.
with
'cause
privacy,
you're
the
in
more
a-
open you are,
yeah.
the more you kind of lose your individuality a bit. But I feel like there's a benefit to that in a way, you know.
Would you pay $200 a month for privacy?
I could get privacy for free, and I don't have it. Like, it's hard to hide. Think about all the efforts you have to do to actually hide and remain private. And are you really
What do
private?
you mean? Like, what do you mean by being private? Like just
anonymous.
mm,
Phone calls, text messages, posts, anything you do on the web, anything you
you
search is
just don't.
anonymous.
I would say you don't use your
impossible.
phone
It's
unless you
impossible.
don't use your phone.
Yeah, you'd have to go live in the woods or something. But even then, they'd probably find you. Like, they got eyes everywhere.
What if
The technology-
what if you are an immigrant that comes here and you don't do nothing? Like you're an illegal immigrant. You just come here. Do you think that they could be tracked?
Like an illegal person?
Yeah.
Not really. They're not in the system.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll show up on cameras. So if you have a suspect you're looking for,
you
and-
said suspect. You just called immigrants criminals. I'm
I
just
did
playing.
not call.
I'm just. You're gonna get canceled, bro. This is your last episode. You're getting canceled.
I literally was thinking about like a CSI episode when I was saying that. That's why. So I was
Wow.
like, because it's always like an investigation, right? So if let's say you had to investigate an immigrant that committed a crime,
Mhm.
right? That's not in the system. You need to find who this person is. You're gonna start looking through video cameras, and you're gonna start looking through all the footage that's around the area that this person lives, so that matches the description, and
Yeah.
then they can get the person, right? It's like eventually they'll find it, like, because they're just always watching. They may not know who that person is right away, but they'll find out who it is. Like their whole life is being tracked. The
You
moment you
sound-
set foot on this land of America, you're being tracked.
You sound paranoid.
No, we're in America. I'm not paranoid. I'm open to all of it. I feel like
It's-
I've succumbed to all the requirements by government.
It's interesting, like how you speak of America, right? It's like from a third person point of view. Although you're born here, but like your blood, America is, I would say, no one is really, you're American by passport, by nationality, but everyone's an immigrant here. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're looking at
The natives?
indigenous, blah blah blah.
Yeah, no.
But they
yeah.
still, everyone came from somewhere.
So my take is, if you're born in that place, then you are that product of that place.
What about people born in Haiti? You know, Syrians. That so much
They're
people that are
Haitian.
born, they are Haitian.
Yeah.
But a lot of people born in Haiti, you know, traditionally, you know, Haitian African descent, they'll look at them as, what do they say? Do they say they're officially Haitians? I was talking to Rakan the other day. You know, a lot of people in Haiti would say he's not really Haitian.
Yeah, just
but,
like me.
You know, when he's back in the Middle East, he's not really from there either. Like,
Right. Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, you're from nowhere. No one accepts you because you're foreign in that place, and then when you're home, you're foreign in that place as well.
Interesting. But there's so much people like that, you know, that are
Yeah.
born in Haiti, but you know, their roots are not from Haiti,
Mhm.
but they're Haitian. You see
Mhm.
what I'm saying? It's like someone has Haitian parents, but they're born in, you know, they're born in New York.
Yeah, they're
And they've
diaspora.
never been to Haiti.
Yeah, they're diaspora.
Some of them might think they're even more Haitian than these people, but it's like you said, based on where you're born
I mean,
at.
the person is right. They are Haitian because they come from direct descendants of Haitians. Like, for example, if a person, right, is a diaspora, is born in the U.S., but both parents are born in Haiti, that person is more Haitian than I am because only my mom was born in Haiti and my dad was born in the Dominican Republic. So even though I spent more time in Haiti and I consider myself a Haitian, technically, by blood, that person's more Haitian than I am.
Of course.
And he's never, or she has
Of
never
course.
set foot in the country.
Yeah.
Or might not even share the same love or aspiration for the country. But regardless, it doesn't matter. But you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah. But I'm literally from both sides of the island, so I'm from Hispaniola.
Of course.
I should have my own special visa, like that says like, you know, you're product of both the island.
Product of both. So you're from Hispaniola.
Yeah.
Quisqueya.
Yeah.
Haiti.
Yeah.
Wabwen.
I love that.
Interesting language. When I'd say I'll be Russian and when I'd say I'm Haitian and Russian, I would get a whole different, you know, when I'm from Haiti here, you know, although I wasn't born in Haiti, I say I'm from Haiti, you know, that's where I was raised, that's why, you know,
Mhm.
people like general responses like from people that don't know about it here, it's like, okay. Over there is more of a they know about the Haitian history.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, based on the education, you know, but they, you know, it's not more of a, oh, do they still do voodoo there? Not on that type of, you know, it's more like,
Which they still do.
of course. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a stigma, you know, about voodoo, but
Mhm.
spirituality, you know, you could look at every religion, you know,
It's a
there's
tough
some
one for
form
me.
of, you know, what, voodoo? Or
Yeah.
that word?
No,
Voodoo?
the spirituality, the voodoo, the religion, and stuff like that.
I mean,
It's tough for me because I kind of remain agnostic because I just don't feel like I know enough to label myself something.
do research.
So I'm gonna do but I still feel like just doing research is just another person's theory or the whatever. And I feel like none of it is really concrete. None of it is actual truth.
Okay.
Right. But with that said, voodoo's wild. Like they have like authentic voodoo rituals where they're drinking like homemade concoctions of different leaves and all kinds of shit.
Of course.
That hallucinations they're going through or whatever the trip is, I believe it happens. And they believe it as well.
Of course.
You know, whether they believe it's a spirit that's taking over or whatever they want to consider their trip to be is. At the end of the day, I just feel like your mind just projecting all of that stuff. I don't feel like none of it is actually physically tangible. Like what the person sees it like le lugaou pranyo, like when you see
That's
like,
all different terms and based on
Yeah,
someone's
so it's-
education, you know, like when you say voodoo, someone that doesn't relate to it or understand
No, but I'm
it.
talking about people in Haiti though.
Yeah.
You
So
know, like I'm living in Haiti, and I used to work with a bunch of Haitians, obviously, and we used to talk a lot. Like I talked a lot with my employees and stuff like that. And one of the guys was a very interesting character because he would also like preach sometimes on the weekends and go to these voodoo sermons and all these things. And we would talk about our beliefs. And obviously, I'm as open as I am now than I was back then. But to him, it's like he has his culture, his
Of
religion,
course.
his things that he does, that his beliefs, his faiths, right? That I completely do not necessarily believe in So our conversations used to be very interesting, based on our different points of views.
Does he
And
say
just to
voodoo?
understand-
Does like when he tells
yeah,
you like
yeah.
how does he explain
Yeah.
it to you? Is it your perception that you call it voodoo, or do you just see that by his traditions
No,
or
they call it that.
stories?
No, they call it that. And
Voodoo.
yeah,
Okay.
they call it that,
Yeah,
and that's what
'cause
it's called there. And then they also strongly believe in whatever it is that they're doing the voodoo practice for, and they believe in that whole religion, that whole spirituality movement thing, and
disclaimer: Oliver is not a
I'm not a religious expert
or a
or
spiritual.
a spiritual guide at all, so please don't take this. I'm not trying to give people advice here. Yeah.
Not just because it's a it's a topic that a lot of people, and based on the way our society, the education is, will teach certain things, and based on experience, you will run with it.
For them,
You
it's
see
just
what I'm saying?
it's part of everyday life,
Mhm.
So they do it every day. Some of them, they go all the time. It's like going to church in a way. You know what I'm saying? One time, when I was really young, I was at Steve's house. Shout out to Steve Burrino, bro. It's a fucking funny ass guy. So one time I was at his house, and it was a Friday night, and I remember it was dark out. We were young, so there wasn't a lot of electricity around, right? So those that had inverters, so you had a little bit of maybe a light bulb on or something like that. Most of the times you have candles.
I never
right?
had an inverter. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah. So one time we were there, and then I was playing with him in his living room, and then we heard people outside. It's really it's really quiet. Like you can hear a lot of shit that happens outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like some people say they hear voices, they hear voices in their house, they echoes through the house. It's because it's so quiet that Haitian that's walking down the street
Bro,
that might
stop.
be talking. I
Stop
swear to
it.
God,
Stop it.
it echoes through your house.
Stop.
It echoes through the house. I'm telling
Bro,
you, it happens
stop.
to me all
Some
the time.
people do hear voices. Stop
Yeah,
it.
they hear those people.
No.
They hear those
no,
people. I'm telling
no.
you. It happened to
Oh
me,
my
bro.
God.
Yo, you know how many times? Jack, I'm the most freaked out person on the planet.
Yeah, you're scared of fake things.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
You're scared
Because
of
they're
fake
not
things.
real. Once I come into the, once
No,
I bring in
that's
my,
not
it's
what
like
I'm saying.
it's not an actual entity that's whispering. It's a Haitian person
What?
walking past the house that they're
What?
talking to, maybe on the phone or something, and it echoes because that's the only sound that's
Bro,
coming.
I don't
I'm
know,
telling you,
man.
bro, it's happened. This is from experience.
I know it makes you sleep better at night by not believing that certain things exist or are
Bro,
around.
if the guy is
but-
fucking walking past my house and I hear
Okay,
him,
yeah,
it is
that's
what it
okay.
is.
Yes, you can hear voices. You hear people.
Those are the
But that's not the
Exactly.
same thing
They
as
hear
someone
people, not
that hears
voices.
voices. That's not the same as
Oh
someone
no,
that
we're not
hears
talking about
voices.
what's in the head, bro. We're talking about physical. Like you're hearing voices like
Okay.
echo through the halls of the house.
Bro, if
Not
I tell
like
you to
made
sing
up
a
in
song
your
in
head.
your head, you could hear that song.
100%, but
In
can
your
I
head.
sing it? No.
But you hear it the same way in your head.
Yes, but I'm talking about physically hearing the actual
You
sound.
physically hear it. in
Yeah,
your head.
physically hearing someone talking, like it's being echoed through the halls.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Believe it, Jack. Tell me. Pour me
Okay.
some more, Jack. This episode is brought to you by Uncle Ernest. We can make it an official sponsor.
Nice.
DollarStonePodcast@gmail.com.
Is that it?
That's actually the email.
That's good. Do you have the website?
Yeah, I do also. I have the domain, DollarStonePodcast.com.
Thank you. And the people need to hear it.
I also had to create a TikTok. TikTok is a very valuable piece of tool for marketing. It gets you exposure.
TikTok.
Yeah. Short video formats. Yo, it's
Social media is a thing, bro. It's
crazy, bro.
people are on it
It's too much.
24/7.
It's too much.
24/7.
It's ridiculous.
20
Bro, I was in line in immigration. Fucking signs everywhere. No phone usage. No video usage. No talking on the phone. And 75% of people were on their phone. Some recording where they're at, posting stories. Because people, they got to know where you're at. Can't stay hidden too long. So
I'm
privacy.
Gonna stay hidden, bro. I'm gonna stay hidden, bro. I'm gonna stay hidden. I'm gonna take it
Trying
like
to live in the ozone, bro.
it's not about living in the ozone, bro. Like, what does it mean? Like, getting yourself out there or exposing yourself. I think that it's important to focus more than focusing on that. You know,
Bro, but dude,
unless you're looking at marketing.
it's a legit, but it's a
know?
legit like problem though. Like it's a big problem. Like even kids today, like when I go to the restaurant with my wife and I see a family and they have kids. I mean, I don't have kids, so I can't. I'm not coming in as a person with a child, you know. But I get it, you know. The technology's around us.
No, you
Everybody's
don't need it out. You don't try to be saying
Listen,
sorry. You don't
listen,
need it
I'm
out.
not. But I'm just saying the technology's out there. You got to adapt to the technology, right? Smartphones, tablets,
Of course.
phones, all these things. Everything's
Yeah,
getting
you
more
should know how to use
interactive,
it,
right?
yeah.
So therefore, your kids should also be exposed to certain things, right? And I agree that some of them should have phones or maybe a tablet and all these things. But at the fucking dinner table, like the one time where you're like,
Yeah.
maybe talk, converse,
Yeah.
and you're sitting there and you're eating with one hand while you're watching the same shit you'd be watching if you're at your house, YouTube or some fucking kid show or whatever, just to distract the kids so that the parents can maybe have their own little time. But again, I don't have kids, so I can't be like, yo, well, how would I react if I went to a restaurant with my kid and they're being obnoxious, right? And they don't want to fucking deal with it. They don't want to be there. They're throwing a fit. You know how some kids, they know they're in control. That's why they do it, by the way. They're secretly in control. They know they have the power to ruin your fucking day. So they're gonna fucking, ruin your day. So they gotta get their little tablet. They gotta get their little games, their Candy Crush.
Disclaimer: Oliver is not a father.
I'm not a parental expert at all. Don't take parental advice from me. But I'm talking about from like what I've seen people, like friends, family,
they're
random
scrolling.
people. It's just like they spend more time with the device than I feel like they sometimes spend as a family, and I feel like that's a big problem. And in Haiti, when we grew up, we always had like family time at the dinner table. And I love that. And it's something I want to pass down to my own kids as well.
Yeah.
It's to have like that family time where anytime we're eating, we're eating with no devices.
Yeah.
Where every time we're watching a movie, we're watching with no devices. Especially with me.
Device free.
Device free, bro. Like, put that shit away.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's happening.
Before you come in the living room.
Same thing for this show. Every time I do a podcast, put the phone on fucking silent, and it's all the way somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it is.
I don't have my phone on me.
Right now, we exist in our own little bubble, our own little space. It's the first time we got the sign up.
I feel like I'm in a skiff right now, I like this. It's better.
I think the sign is too small.
This setup is better than the mic in your way, unless it comes from the top.
What do you think of the table? As opposed to sitting. This is the first time we've had the table on this show.
Yeah, I mean,
most of the times we're sitting next to each other in a chair. We don't have this table in the middle. What do you think of having that?
I like
instead?
the table. We could have everything's smooth,
Yeah.
As long as you're comfortable, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, you have the better side of the table, so I made sure.
Better side of the table.
Yeah, because I have all the shelves on this side,
You're
so I can't
so
tuck
thoughtful.
it in. I mean, you're my guest, right?
I've always been your guest, bro. That's crazy. Like,
I've never been your guest.
you've never came to my house in Haiti.
No.
So over here, yeah, but not in Haiti.
Yeah,
like
no.
you couldn't even, like you went to school
and then went
you went
straight
to
home.
You
Yeah.
didn't go nowhere else.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think if you didn't come to my house, I didn't. That's yeah. When I tell people that, it's crazy because we have a group of friends here. Like we're talking about best buds. We're still friends to this day, and I don't know where none of these fucking people's houses are in Haiti.
I mean, I didn't go to that much people's house. I mean,
Yeah, but Kareem St. Lo knows every motherfucker's house in this fucking picture right now.
Kareem's house was like the oasis.
This guy went to everyone's house too.
Kareem?
Yeah, he was always there. He was in every fucking event. There ain't no event without Kareem St. Lo.
For real?
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you.
Wow. Like it was.
If I was there, Kareem was there.
Yo, Pop Secret I think it was Pop Secret. Kareem introduced me to popcorn in Haiti. Like his mom would cook it in the microwave in her office.
Yeah, I
and
remember
he would have
that
the
too.
popcorn.
That's
And then
crazy.
Once you rip it open, you got Mark Anthony licking all the butter from the bag.
Yo.
Like at that end, everyone starts ripping that bag like hyenas over a last
Bro,
piece
I
of
swear
meat.
I loved licking that bag, bro. I used to get the fucking like skin off my tongue. Good times, bro. Yeah, we used to make those things at home too.
Yeah, I didn't.
I remember when I didn't have a gate, and then we put the gate. There was a time where we didn't have a gate. Anybody could just walk into our house, and then we had to get the gate.
Wow.
Like after 91 and shit.
Security is such a
Bro,
such
my
a thing,
grandparents used to have a store in Haiti called Food Store, and they used to keep merchandise at the house because they didn't have a depot or storage unit to put the house, right? Bro, they used to get their shit stolen all the fucking time because there was no gate. So people would break in and,
Yeah.
grab some shit, Never anything to like bankrupt them, but just little things, you know. But there was always taking, But the gate came because of security. Like it was getting really bad. This was like post 91. This was when Aristide was first leaving the country, first getting exiled.
First exile, yeah.
Damn, dude, that guy. Fuck. I watched a whole thing on him the other day, man. It's when he speaks, it's literally like you get chills.
I mean,
You get
remember
chills
the
watching
population
it's
he's
like
addressing
watching-
himself to.
Bro, it's literally like watching Hitler. Like when you watch Hitler's speeches.
Really?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's when you watch Hitler's speeches, like you can see why everybody was like, "Fuck yeah, man!" Like, there's
Okay,
a way they
yeah,
speak,
there's
the
an artist
charisma,
speaking,
like you know what I'm saying. Same thing for that happened with Obama.
As long as you're introducing it as
like
the
Obama was like
character.
the perfect president.
Yeah,
He was
they-
charismatic. He was intelligent. He was good
There's
looking.
something
he
he
was all
got.
these things. Yeah,
Something
he was
that got
easy to
the
talk
people.
to. He was. You get. Look, I don't need to elaborate any further. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's a speaker.
Yeah, but not everybody's like that.
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying? Like Hillary Clinton ain't like that.
Who?
Hillary Clinton.
Who?
Hillary Clinton.
I didn't tell you to tell their name 3 times. I'm just like, who? But yeah,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
I'm not trying to talk about her.
That's fucked up Haiti. Yo, those people are wild, bro.
I wish I knew, I wish people were accountable for their actions, Myself as well.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Vice
saying?
versa. Yeah,
Myself
no, I
as
get it.
well. I'm not trying to be, but when it comes from a point of view of looking at Haiti, there's so much that you could just look at, and it's like, really? More could be done. Easily said. No one could not tell me that more cannot be done. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you go to the canal, people talking about this canal, right? Great initiative. However, will you find a first aid kit there? Will you find, there's different levels.
Water,
to,
food, all these things you're talking about.
there's different
Yeah.
levels to it, like, let's build the people up, we're living in it's 2024. It's Kobe year, all right? 2024. Last year was Jordan year. 23. This year is Kobe year, okay?
Yeah.
So let's be better. Let's stop acting stupid and let's not be naive. Let's just make things happen.
Unfortunately,
There's
bro,
no
that's
second-
not how the world works.
There's no second chances.
Yeah. You don't believe in second chances?
Depends.
We had this conversation. What do you believe in second chances, bro?
What do you believe in second chances?
What do you believe in second chances?
I mean, second chances, I think that I'm the second. I'm a second chance, My dad, I have the same name as my dad. So I'm a second chance right there to be better, to be more, help more. See what I'm saying? Look at his fuck-ups and look at his wins. And you're like, damn, how can I
Like
be
Rakan
better?
says, he's a product of second chance.
Rakan said that.
Yeah.
Product of second chances. If we did not have second chances, I'm about to get in religion, Papa. Jesus died for you. Jesus only had 12 followers. That's one of my shirts on, by the way.
Died for me.
I always say that.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Died for all of us. I mean, that was the reason why he died.
You see what I'm saying?
I wasn't there. Did he say that?
That's the deepest story out there, bro. Like,
For me, it's all up for grabs.
Who else? Come on, stop. What other stories older that's passed down like that?
You mean like the Bible?
Of course.
Oh man. You know, it's like the most sold book every year.
Yeah. And then it's Atlas Shrugged, I
It's the
believe.
biggest business
Atlas Shrugged. Read that book. It's pretty long.
Atlas Shrugged.
Yeah. Ayn Rand.
Bro, I'm not much of a
Not a lot of
reader.
people like
I'm
it.
a-
Or like
I'm a big
that
audio
author.
book person.
Audiobooks are good.
Yeah, I
You
can't.
have Audible?
Yeah, not anymore.
What? It's like
It's expensive. and I
$15 a
don't-
month.
Yeah, but I don't use it enough to justify the price.
Justify the price.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. Like I would like to have it,
Yeah.
but I don't use it enough. Like I
Mm.
consume more podcasts with my free time than
like
books.
free podcasts, like
Like,
on
yeah, but I mean they're all free.
you
I
on
mean,
Spotify. What do you
Yeah,
use?
most of the time I use Spotify.
Mm.
Yeah. And
This,
most of the time, honestly,
this episode's on Spotify, right?
yeah, you can find it on all major podcast.
No Love in the
platforms.
Paints also. I had some old episodes I had dropped, but I never
You
continued.
gotta do the No Love Radio, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
You should host your own little like radio hour,
Got you.
and you post it.
I
You
did
play
that during
music.
COVID. I did that.
You could
during
play some
COVID.
music. You could literally be like a disc jockey, like one of those old time disc jockeys. Like you had like your own little segment on a national radio. You could play some music, talk about some facts that's happening, maybe some world facts, maybe throw an opinion here and there, a movie review or whatever. Or
All right, cool.
I can
We'll
do
do
it.
that.
That'd be lit. What?
We'll do that.
No Love Radio? Shit.
I like it. NoLoveRadio.com coming soon.
Don't
Don't
you already
worry.
bought the domain?
Don't worry, it's mine.
Okay. Oh. Everything No Love. Everything No Love is yours.
Yeah, people would come at me with, like, people that don't know would think I'm coming from a negative point of view, like no love, like I'm on some, dark no love, but it's all part of the game. Like no support, no love that builds you, so it forces you to love yourself, know yourself. That's why I like challenging artists, like challenging people that are good at what they do. All right, keep pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've always been a motivator. Sometimes it's like negative because you think I'm looking down on you, but nah.
Mm-hmm.
How many times I called you little?
Lil what? What? I don't know what that is.
I don't want to get canceled. Little bitch. How many times I've said that to you?
Bro, a lot. It's like verbal abuse at this point. Somebody called the doctor. Put me on them pills. The same one Shady was on. The purple ones.
Who's a better rapper, Slim Shady or Tupac? I'm putting you on the spot.
Bro, that's a good question, though. Pac or Shady? Pac or Shady? Pac or Shady?
I mean,
That's a
everyone has
really-
a taste. Everyone has a
Yeah.
taste. You see what I'm
I
saying?
mean, they're both really good. I
Everyone
enjoy
has a
listening to
taste.
both of them. I've listened to most of their albums of both of them.
Of course.
Fuck, bro. I don't know, man. It's honestly, you couldn't have picked a better thing because they both have. For me, they
Your
have.
style, like who you
Yeah,
listen
what
to.
I
I'm
like.
asking you based
Like
on
it's
what you like.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the general popularity. I'm talking about
Yeah.
just me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck, man, it's really close, bro. Like, it's hard to pick. Probably M. Just
Yeah, I
a
knew
little
you'd say
bit, but
that.
just like slightly, bro. Like, I would like for every M song, I'd throw a Tupac song in there, and then go M.
I listened to
Pac.
Tupac recently.
He was amazing, bro.
I was talking about Tupac the other day. We were having a group conversation. Like, like he wasn't really a gangster, but he was a gangster. Like, he went to art school. He was, he was educated, but at the same time, he gave this persona, like he was acting as
feel like
that
he
thug.
yeah.
He was acting as
So
a thug.
that- I was
he
gonna ask
played
that.
thugs in movies. He created this mentality,
This
this
alias,
identity,
Tupac.
this
He
identity,
created Tupac.
like this hood thug you see
The
what I'm
thug
saying?
life mentality, yeah.
It kind of created that because people wanted to be Tupac. People wanted to be gangster. They don't want to be tough and say how I feel. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Fuck
Yeah.
the police.
So he ended
see
up
what I'm saying?
becoming the product that he started, like.
But don't get me wrong. He was also poetic. He was,
Oh, he was a great
philosophical.
lyricist regardless.
You see
Like
what I'm saying?
he was a fantastic rapper, writer, all these things.
And then
That
that's
was
when they
like to that
popped
one.
him.
Bro,
Yeah.
didn't they catch the guy the other day?
Bro, don't talk to me about that stuff, bro.
It's not real?
I don't know, but like really, like when did he die? Tupac
I don't
died
know.
now. Why were we talking
90.
about who killed Tupac and we're just throwing it
Well,
out there
because
like that?
it's a cold case actually.
Cold case. Cold case.
Yeah, it hasn't been solved.
Okay.
They don't know who killed him.
All right. All right.
You think they probably know? They probably know.
I don't know, man. I'm
Maybe
just
he's
saying.
alive. You don't believe he's alive? There's a cold conspiracy that people believe that Tupac's alive. And Elvis.
Elvis?
Yeah, Elvis.
Did you see the Elvis movie?
Yes, I did. Fantastic fucking movie.
I
That
watched
kid,
it. He did good.
Austin
He did
Butler?
good. He did good. He did
my
good.
gosh, bro. Like, okay, if we're going to talk about Austin Butler real quick, he is the modern day Brad Pitt. Fight me in the comments.
What other
He's
film,
our version
what
of
other
Brad Pitt.
film do you know him of?
Do I know him of?
Exactly. You can't say that yet.
You didn't
Unless
even
you
give
like
me a
him that
second to
much.
fucking answer, bro. He's
Go
been
ahead.
in quite a few films.
Okay.
He's in Dune. Well, no, he's actually in the new Dune. He's in a couple movies that are coming out that I haven't seen yet.
Okay, so how many?
Hold on.
0.
I'd have to look at his filmography. I've seen his movies.
No, we're not.
Yes, I have.
You don't have Jamie here going on YouTube and Google for you.
You're right. I don't have my own person to look it up, but I've seen movies of Austin Butler, and he's fantastic.
Okay, he's not Brad Pitt.
I think he can be. He's young. He can do it.
Cool.
He can do it. Yeah. Just like Timothée Chalamet is like the modern day. What do I give him a quote? What do I think of Tom Cruise for? I think of Tom Cruise, but no. Probably like Tom Hanks, maybe. Like a
Tom Hanks?
Modern day Tom Hanks.
Wasn't Tom Hanks on the Epstein list?
I don't know. I didn't see the fucking list.
The internet, bro.
I feel like a lot of that list shit is being like forged. Like, how do you know if it's the actual? Even if someone showed me a picture right now, like, oh, this is the actual list. It's like, really? Like, how can you prove to me that what's in your fucking phone is the actual list? Which I'm sure is public domain by now. Like, I know that they were released. Once they release them in court, like, it becomes public evidence. It's public, like. So
Yeah.
I'm sure, but I'm just saying, like, things are so easily manipulated now online
Of
that it's
course.
hard to verify the actual authenticity of that thing. You know, it's like it could
Yeah.
be, anybody could manipulate it. You could see a name and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe Steve Harvey's on that list. But was he really on the fucking list? Like, you're not gonna know. Like, unless someone hands you the actual physical document. But that goes for everything else. Like, people that believe the world is flat or the lunar landing didn't happen, all that bullshit.
Nothing is real, huh? To some people.
Do you believe in simulation theory?
Simulation theory.
Yeah, like we're in a simulation. Do you believe we're in a simulation?
I mean, there is intelligent design, right?
There is. Are we
Okay,
a product of
so
that
if you-
intelligent design?
I mean, you're in it.
Can you pour me?
Of course, we're in it. Like, if something is made and it's, you know, created for a test, that entity hasn't even seen the outcome. So, yeah, it's intelligent design, but maybe it's also just...
Yeah, so that's just like leaning towards the idea that you're in a simulation. It's possible that you're in a simulation.
I mean,
It's a legit theory.
Would
I'm
you
not
consider
making it up.
religion a simulation? If there's a God,
Well, no, it's not a
if there's-
simulation. It's just a belief. You know, it's not a matter of being in a simulation.
No, but
The simulation theory is that you're actually inside an artificial simulation. Like, it's not real. You know what I'm saying?
you have
Like,
so much Matrix.
like some Matrix shit. Exactly. Like, if you were to think about it, Matrix would be the best example. It's also a great movie. Top 5, by the way.
Top 5.
Top 5 for sure.
Matrix or Titanic?
They're in the top 5, both of them.
Which one?
Which one?
Which one's more of a, in your, you know,
Why do you ask me
you're
these
hosting
things?
an event, you know, you have a group of 50. Let's watch the Matrix or the Titanic.
Random 50 people?
50 of your people.
No, it's okay. Let's just say
Random?
random
Okay,
people.
okay.
Let's just
Random
say
people. We're in the mountains.
I'll tell you this right now.
Titanic would be the mountains. Fine, you're on a yacht, and then the projector's hitting off of the sails.
Damn, bro. That's a great. I mean, they're both really great movies, but probably like the thing is that I think Titanic would be the better movie.
Titanic is one of my favorite films.
Yeah.
It's
You know
in
what
my
makes
top
it
5.
amazing?
It's in my top 5.
You know what makes it even more
2
amazing?
cassettes. You had to wait.
The fucking score. The score is fantastic in that movie. The music is
Okay.
literally like it's cohesive with the story. You cannot think of Titanic without thinking of the music. That's a
Okay.
very big thing because very few movies you associate the movie with the
soundtrack
music.
with the.
Most of John Williams' movies, you think of the music along with the movie.
Okay.
If I say Indiana Jones, the first thing that comes to your head is not only the face of Harrison Ford, but the music that accompanies it.
Of course.
If I tell you Star Wars, same thing. If I
Yeah.
tell you Jurassic Park, same thing. Home
Yeah.
Alone, same thing. Like these
Which one's your
movies,
favorite?
of all those,
The ones you just said.
my favorite. I probably watch Home Alone the most out of all those that I just stated.
Home Alone or Jurassic Park? Which ones have you watched more?
Home Alone I've watched the most because
I
I
think I've watched
literally
Jurassic Park
binge Home Alone every Christmas. Like I watch it like 2-3 times. My wife is like, "Yo, again?"
You're
I'm like,
kind of
"Bro,
like Kevin.
bro." I'm like, "Bro, you don't understand. Like the music makes me feel Christmassy. I feel like I'm in Christmas when Home Alone's playing.
It's a great film, bro.
I only watch it during Christmas, mind you. I don't watch it any time of the year.
It's a great film.
I literally watch it and back to back. Sometimes I'll watch them back to back.
Wow.
First and second one. First or second one? Pick.
Second. Second one.
Okay. I side with you with that one. Second one. Let's talk about something called the sequel debate. Which sequel for you beats
Terminator Judgment Day. Thank you very much. Any day.
beats the
Anyone.
predecessor?
Of course. Ask anyone. Ask anyone. Text 5 people. Just
I-
put it in a group chat. Terminator Judgment Day is,
The better sequel?
Yes.
Better than the first?
of course. We're not fighting. Yeah.
I
you
go with-
disagreed before, but now you
I do
finally
disagree.
agreed.
No, no, I
no, no,
still
no, 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 no,
disagree.
no.
I
You
still
just
disagree.
agreed. You were very quiet. You never said nothing
You're
until
right.
I said you.
I agreed in my mind because I'm like, it's the better action. It's the more,
Mhm.
it's the movie that it's more open. Like more people can watch it. I feel like it's
Yeah.
not as dark as the first one.
Action-packed, yeah.
It's the same thing for Alien and Aliens,
Okay.
which were both directed. Aliens, the sequel,
Bye.
and Terminator, the sequel, was also directed by James Cameron, the same
Mhm.
person.
Yep.
He's like the master of sequels. But again, I prefer Alien to Aliens, and I prefer Terminator to Terminator Judgment Day. Like I watch Terminator more than I watch Terminator Judgment Day,
Mhm.
just because Arnold Schwarzenegger is such a fucking threat in that movie. He's literally an unstoppable force. He's the
I
scariest.
don't remember Terminator 1.
Bro, you don't remember that fucking
Every time
scene
you
when
told
he's
me,
taking his
no.
eyeball out in the fucking mirror? Ah.
Oh, slightly. I didn't really watch it.
The Matrix or Matrix Reloaded?
No, the first one is always better.
The first one is definitely the
First
best
one's
one of that
always better.
series. You know,
Yeah.
it used to be a great trilogy until they made the fourth one, and they ruined it. Did you like Did you like Resurrection? Whatever it was called. I don't even remember what it was called.
I didn't watch. I watched it, but I didn't watch it. See what I'm saying? It was just some
Isn't that
on
disappointing?
the plane, YouTube phone, like.
Isn't that crazy? Like one of the most, probably one of the top 5 trilogies of all time, and the sequel to that is just disaster, bro.
Yeah.
Just disaster.
It was different directors that made it as well.
No, just one half of the directors.
What do you mean? They changed their sex? Different person.
No, it's the same person. It doesn't matter if they change their sex. It's the same person.
Different person.
Different gender, but they're the same person.
Different person. What if they changed their name?
Doesn't matter. They're still the same person.
It's a
Like, you
different
know what I'm
person.
saying? It's the same person. It doesn't matter if
Some
they change
people
it.
would disagree.
Maybe will disagree. But
Well, legally.
look, if you decide to change your sex or change your gender, at the end of the day, you're still the same person inside. Whether or not you're figuring it out, you're still the same person. So
That's how you see it.
the Wachowski brothers did the original trilogy, and
Okay.
only Lana did. I think Lana.
Lana is a name change from.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't remember what the male version name. I always knew it as Lana and I think Laura Wachowski.
But hold on, you just said that if someone changes, but they're still the same person inside. So do you think when they actual go through the full transition, medication, everything, do you think they feel
Their
different?
personality is still the same, is what I'm saying. That person is still the same. They're just finding their physical being, their physical self, the body that they're comfortable in.
That's interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Because the mind doesn't change.
Oliver is not a medical.
I'm not a medical expert or spiritual expert or
psychiatrist.
psychiatrist or any of the above. By the way, disclaimer.
Yeah, we gotta keep hitting you with them disclaimers,
Bro, I don't want anybody to quote me, but like Oliver said this shit. Like, I did say it, but it doesn't mean it's true.
What does it mean?
No, it could be factual. It could be true. Like, I'm just saying, take it with a grain of salt. Like, I read, I do a lot of research. I have a lot of tidbits, a lot of interesting things like, I love interesting facts, Like
What's an interesting fact? Anything new going on? Do you have anything going on? Like, do you look at current events?
Yeah, I found out that the most expensive material on this planet is is it anti-gravity or antimatter? I think it might be antimatter.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most expensive thing you can buy per gram.
Tenet.
Don't quote me on that. I'm not a research expert. Like, the numbers could be completely false,
yeah.
but something like that did happen.
How was your trip, by the way?
What, to
You were
Guatemala?
yeah. How was that?
It was a very interesting trip, actually. I'm glad you brought it up because it was a fantastic 8-day trip. We landed in Guatemala City,
Mm-hmm.
where we took basically like an Uber to Antigua. We did a car swap to go to Panajachel, which is in Lake Atitlan. It's a lake that's surrounded, I think, by 2 or 3 volcanoes.
Okay.
They're not active, they're dormant. And very interesting place, very nice, Panajachel. But I loved Antigua. We spent 5 days in Antigua. We spent New Year's in Antigua, and Antigua was fantastic. It is a beautiful colonial type of town with very beautiful like infrastructure for the houses.
Colonized by who? Like British? Is it British?
I'm not a research expert. I don't know.
Okay. Probably.
But yeah, the culture there is fantastic. The local food there is fantastic. Not a big fan of their coffee because it's a little too acidic for my taste. Something interesting that I learned about coffee while I was over there on a coffee tour is that acidity from coffee is only found in coffee beans that are grown near volcanic activities.
Disclaimer, Oliver is a coffee expert. Oliver is a coffee expert.
That is a fact, ladies and gentlemen.
We found it.
We found it. Yeah, but coffee is like
Yes.
addiction.
I'm helping you find yourself. This is what we're doing.
I've already found myself. Oh my God, the pin fell. What happened? Bro, come on. Don't disrespect the flags.
Wow. Yeah, that's like that. You said the flags.
You can't disrespect the flags.
We need the Haitian flag. We need the Haitian flag. I
Didn't
brought my flag
see-
with me, but
Didn't
I
I
never...
see this post today that they're thinking about maybe going to the older flag? The
Really?
black and the red?
I don't know. I've never...
You didn't see that post?
I mean, there's people that still claim it.
I saw
but
it today. I think it was the Desaline flag around
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Desaline time, the beginning,
Mhm.
where it's like,
Black
it's
and
not
red.
vertical, it's
Mhm.
it's horizontal. No,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not horizontal, it's vertical.
Nice.
So you got black on one side, red on the other side, and
with
then
the
they got
crest and the...
yeah, but the crest in the middle is the 2 lions. It's
yeah.
not the palm tree with the cannons.
You know what's interesting? I got
And you know
that
what it
tattoo on
says?
me. I got it. Tell me, what does it say?
Oh, shit. I think it says La vie ou la mort or something like that instead of like L'union fait la force. It has a different saying on top of with the lions.
Dieu mon cause et mon épée.
Definitely not that.
My cause and my sword. Well, it's when he was Emperor Jacques. I got that in Russia, actually.
Jacques the First.
I had to get a Russian tattoo. I had to get a tattoo in Russia.
Oh, that's what the crest is?
Yeah.
Interesting. Pauline Bonaparte owned property in Haiti.
Yes, she did.
And none of that shit's mentioned in the movie. That's why I want to see that 4-hour cut. I want to see if there's
Bro,
anything.
you're not going to see Haiti mentioned in it. It
Why
just
not?
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because they're the ones that, they're putting out. Why would they give Haiti attention.
It's not about attention. It's
They're
about
not going to
historical.
They're not going to
like,
talk about it
why not? Why can't it be mentioned?
because it was focused on Napoleon and his life.
Napoleon
and
had us a big thing to do with Haiti,
It's
bro.
It's fiction, bro.
What do you mean it's fiction?
He's not even speaking French.
So what?
It's a film
Yes, a film based on an actual person.
based on an actual person. Okay, what do you think? That's he was winning all these battles, yet he doesn't. They don't talk
There's all
about.
these history things written about this guy. We know how his life
Yeah.
was.
What did you give the movie?
I told you what I gave it.
Exactly.
Because I didn't see the
So
full
how accurate is it?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a historian.
Yeah, it's crappy,
It's
bro.
a movie, bro.
Yeah, it's shitty.
But doesn't
bro.
mean they can't mention Haiti in it.
Of course they
If they're gonna
won't.
talk about
Of course
his-
they won't. Why
But
would
how do
they?
you know we didn't see 90 minutes of the fucking thing?
Bet you they don't talk about Haiti.
I don't
They
bet.
won't. Okay, that's fine. We'll catch you. We'll
I'm
watch
just
the
saying.
movie and then
I
we'll
don't bet.
see.
Okay. Actually, we should watch the movie. We used to watch a lot more movies before. We don't watch so much movies together now. Now that you're back, maybe.
I got back. We watched Ferrari together.
Are you
You
gonna
called
sign
me
up?
last minute and I pulled up on you.
Yeah, you did.
right? Would you do
I'm-
that for me?
Yes,
Would
I
you-
did.
If I
Yes,
called you
yes,
within an
yeah,
hour.
yes, I would.
You called me within an hour.
Yes, I
and
would.
I'm like, all right.
But you didn't come for the Iron Claw.
You got mad. All right, Jack.
You didn't come with the
All
Iron.
right,
You didn't come
Jack,
for the
you're
Iron
not
Claw.
coming no more.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro.
Disappointed.
What's the Iron Claw?
The one about the Von Erich
Yeah.
brothers,
Yeah.
the family.
Did you like it?
Yeah, bro, it's fantastic.
Out of 10.
7.5.
That's an 8. I knew.
And not an 8.
8 or 7.5. Okay,
7.5.
7.5. Keep it at it. Okay.
7.5 because
That scene when he's running, is it really like that, or is it just a preview that makes you think this is a
What?
where he's running and it looks like he's running in the jungle or something? Not in the jungle, like in
he's running in his backyard, in his property. They live
Okay.
on a farm.
Got you.
Do you know about the story about who they were?
I know it was with wrestling, and I was two
Yeah.
brothers, and it was a family.
Yeah,
there's
the
different-
father used to wrestle.
Yeah.
They had 6 kids.
Mm.
One of the kids is not in the movie at all. They didn't even bring him up, which
Hmm.
I found out after. Because in the
Probably
movie
rights.
it's 5. Even in the family picture in the movie, it shows just 5 brothers. But there's another one that they didn't mention. The director said that they had to. He said he didn't have all the time to really make the full thing that he needed, so he had to make some tough decisions and take out some pivotal, things in the script. So one of them was one of those brothers.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's about a father, and he used to wrestle, and then his second eldest son started wrestling, Kevin,
Mhm.
which is the one played by Zac Efron, who is unfucking recognizable in that movie. He is insanely huge, bro.
Yeah.
Like he looks so big that it looks fake. It looks prosthetic.
Maybe it is. Or
He
he
actually
worked out. He worked out.
he's swelled up for that shit. He's
Nice.
definitely on the juice probably. There's no way you get that like that natty, bro. No way. And there's something with his fucking jaw structure. He did some shit. Like that's not natural. He did something like it's really weird. Anyways, he's fantastic in the movie though. Like he
Mhm.
is a phenomenal actor. I think he's definitely one of
Brad
the-
Pitt.
the best actors today. No, he's definitely not Brad Pitt. I'm telling you, Austin Butler is our modern day Brad Pitt. That's it. I've coined that. That's it. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
a younger brother David would also wrestle, and Michael would wrestle, and Kelsey, something like that. I'm forgetting the other guy's name. They all wrestled at one point,
Mm-hmm.
but 3 of them died of suicide. One of them, 3. So you have 6 kids.
Mm-hmm.
One of them dies when he's 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them die from suicide,
Wow.
and one of them dies from like this stomach intestine bursting. At the end of the day, there was only one that was left, Kevin.
Which is
Kevin, Zac
Zac.
Efron's character,
wow.
right? And it's really sad
True
because
story?
all of this
Is it a true story?
100% true story.
All right, keep going.
And then what's sad is it kind of happens kind of like back to back, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's just a hard blow to see a family that used to thrive. It was like, imagine watching like the rise of the Roman Empire
Mm-hmm.
and then the collapse right after. Literally, like, there's no time to shine.
Yeah.
They started to shine, and then the first death
Wow.
happens. Well, besides the one that the one died when he was 6
Mhm.
years old, but as they were older, the first death happens. While the brother David was going to wrestle Ric Flair for the NWA World Championship heavyweight in wrestling in Japan. He dies of a stomach thing, intestine exploding or something like that. And that was the first death. And then the other child, I think it's Kelly. He had a motorcycle accident that he lost his leg, so he kind of was amputated like half of the legs. He eventually put a prosthetic on and he continued to wrestle. He eventually also committed suicide. The other brother, Michael, same thing. He got injured wrestling, went in for a routine surgery on the shoulder, and then some complication happens. He ends up becoming in a coma. When he wakes up, he's completely like gaga. You know, like he's not normal. He's not functioning the way he is. He's disabled, and he ends up taking his own life also. And one of the brothers that was not mentioned in the movie at all, he also took his life.
Suicide's
Bro, insane, tragic story. Beautiful film though.
Yeah.
Beautifully shot. Like that movie has some of the nicest cinematography.
I could bet money you cried in it.
Bro, you gotta tear up, bro. Like it's sad, bro.
I know you teared up.
Bro, I tear up for Titanic all the time, bro. Shouldn't have let him go.
I know you teared up.
There was enough room on the goddamn door. We all know it is.
Wow.
Could have saved him. Instead, he fucking sunk the thing. Bad, bro. Poor Jack.
Poor Jack.
Poor Jack.
And we're talking about Uncle Nearest, who, you know, was Jack's mentor.
Sponsor of the podcast.
Who's a sponsor?
Uncle Nearest. Bro, we didn't even drink that much. Honestly.
Uncles. I mean, it's cool, man. Moderation, bro. Moderation. Shout out to the uncles, you know.
Bro,
learned a lot from uncles.
Did you eat yet?
No, I did not. What are you trying to eat?
When was the last time you had a good burger?
A good burger. I had a... Hold on. Wait for it. I had a good burger when I was in Haiti. I was in Haiti last month. I think I was at Magdou's. I don't even know the owners, but shout out to Magdou's. You know, I know.
Yeah, I know the owners. He's a cool guy, Michel.
I don't know him personally, but you know, mutual friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a nice little time there.
Spent New Year's with him one time. They do have good food there.
Yeah.
But here in America.
Oh, okay. I went there. I went to the restaurant there.
No, I'm talking about here in America.
You didn't have a good experience
the last
in
time?
Haiti?
No,
in America.
I have great burgers in Haiti. I'm talking about
burger.
here, bro. When's the last time I had a good burger here?
I don't. I probably good, or it was like I enjoyed it. Probably back when I was in college, Steak and Shake days. It wasn't a
Best
good burger.
burger.
I'm not promoting Steak and Shake.
Best burger in South Florida,
Hold on,
Broward County. In Broward County.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna narrow it down because there's a lot of great burgers in Miami-Dade.
Okay,
In
you said
Broward County,
hold up.
on Pines and Flamingo, there's a beautiful little shop called North South Grill. That burger is fucking fire.
North South Grill.
Amazing
How
burger.
are the buns?
They melt in your mouth. Like Flanagan's ribs. When was the last time you had Flanagan's ribs?
I cannot remember,
Yeah,
bro.
me neither. It's been a long time.
So yeah, let's just get something to eat. You know, I don't know.
You want to go get the burger? I'm down.
Which one? North South?
Yeah,
Grill?
North South. We can have it. I haven't had it since I got
It's
it back.
in Broward, so we have to leave Miami.
Yeah, but we live up there.
All right, cool.
Like,
All right.
it's on our way home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but before we close out, we need next time we meet, next time we talk, you know, we got to catch up on
The next anniversary edition episode, the part 3 of the podcast.
part
Damn.
3. So it's every year, right? So I'll see you next year.
What?
Yeah, it's every year, right?
Damn. Yo, that would be amazing.
I'm gonna be in a cage. You know, I'm gonna be in the den.
Could be
working,
anywhere.
Working, bro.
Could be anywhere. We're still gonna come do the episode.
Of course.
So anything else you want to talk about with Free Haiti and No Love in the Paint and what else is happening with those things?
Free Haiti right now. Now that I'm back in South Florida, I'm focusing on working with innovation and projects that could assist in the times. You know, if you ask me where's Free Haiti right now, look at Haiti right now, right? There's a lot of work to be done. That's where Free Haiti's at. You know what I'm saying? Look at
But website-wise, like, what will people see when they go on it?
freehaiti.org. Freehaiti.org. You know, whether you want to upload a project you have, you want to go on the blog, news, get some information. We're working on putting resources for people that are coming in. Look at the Biden program. You have so much Haitians coming in South Florida, and as of a immigrant group, they don't receive as much assistance as other groups, you know, or as catered to. Down in South Florida, it's majority Spanish that are, you know, but the Haitian population needs some formal assistance, you know. Then these are some projects that we're working on. Christian Tribby, great friend.
Yo, I gotta have him
partner.
on the show, bro.
Yeah, you know, when
This
you
guy's
think
so
of
fucking funny, bro.
when you think of, you know, accountability, sustainability, energy, you know, Christian's a guy, you know, solar power.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Isn't it
down
121?
here now. Yeah, 121 Consulting.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Shout out to
we're
121
adults,
Consulting,
you know,
baby.
like I hope that this year that we get to meet up with our friends, you know, catch up, but at the same time we have to stay focused with our topics of conversation. You know, we can't get too complacent.
And our own personal agendas too.
We're living in different times, you know, we can't be too comfortable. So
Yeah.
we just gotta stick to it, and just play our role. Whatever you're here to do, you know, what is your passion?
Mm-hmm.
If you see you could help some way, help out, you know, because you never know when you might need it, you know. And
Yeah,
we
for
always
sure.
gotta keep each other accountable, you know.
Accountability is important, my friend. Well, anyways, let's wrap it up, man. I can't wait to have that burger. It's so good. I'm so jealous because you get to have it for the first time, and I remember the first time I had it.
There's movies I wish I watched for the first time.
Rewatch again for the first time?
Which movie would you rewatch again for the
The
first
Matrix,
time right
bro. The first time I saw The Matrix, it blew my fucking mind, bro.
now? I watched it on cassette. I rented it.
I think the first time I saw it was also in cassette.
I rented it. Video hits na Delma 31 na Dilimat.
I used to rent up at the Shukun Plaza.
Pomoto, you know, or my after school, rent a movie, you know, watch it. Leo by Kugam got film.
Did you ever go to the theater that was in Haiti at the time?
Rex or Imperial? Both.
I think
I've never been to Rex.
I think it was
I've never been to
Imperial,
Rex, but
yeah.
Imperial, yeah, I've watched movies in Imperial.
I saw Scream in Imperial. I saw Titanic in Imperial.
I saw
And
Titanic.
I saw Godzilla.
I saw Titanic. I saw
in Imperial.
Godzilla. And what's that movie with Stallone? He's like some robo police
Universal
officer.
Soldier?
No,
No, that's Van Damme. Sorry.
no.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, it's Van Damme.
He's not a film expert, but yeah,
I am not a film expert.
we're making films.
Disclaimer.
But he is a documentary coming soon. By the way, documentary coming soon. Nice things are coming this year. Kobe year, and I'm gonna say it 8/24, which happens to be my birthday, but 24 we're in the year.
What? 824.com. Bought it. Yeah. Anyways, bro, it was a fucking pleasure, man. I appreciate you
Yeah.
coming out as always. But let's not wait till next year to do another episode, bro.
All right. I got you.
Come on, bro. You're not the guy. What's it gonna be our outfit next time? We should come like fully decked out next time. Like,
I got you.
In actual costume.
I got you.
All right. It was a pleasure. Thanks everybody. Bro, ba essa fez zóio mo FM Malawi, men ba bom ti.
Thank you for tuning in to the Oliver Stone Podcast, Safe Journeys Across the Stars.